The beauty of revenge.
On this day, then King of England, Ethelred, ordered the death of all Danes that lived on English land.
What?
It is unknown exactly how many had lost their lives that day, but among the people who had perished was
Is that Shaggy?
Genhild, the sister of Sweyn Forkbeard. And this dude was not someone to be stepped on. Bro was a Viking warrior. He pressed his dad so bad his dad fled to Germany. And he basically at the time just helped another dude take over Norway. Not the best person to have a bad relationship with. So when he heard his sister got clipped by the king, he did not take it lightly. In retaliation to this, he and his crew went on a pillaging spree, attacking with no mercy, making the locals submit to him, pressing the king more than ever. Eventually he makes it to London, where the king at, and Forkbeard looking for all the smoke. But the king is like, nah, I'm not going out like this, and brings out Thorkel. Yeah, the dude from Vinland Saga.
What type of history lesson did I just jump into? Oh my lord. Okay, let me turn on my historic mind.
Him and Thorkel put up a decent fight, but it wasn't good enough. With the willpower of dead sister on his side, Forkbeard's drive towards vengeance was just too strong.
Okay.
The Danes win the battle. Ethelred and his family is exiled, and Forkbeard becomes the new king of England.
Okay, he sound kind of raw.
For about 3 weeks, then he fell off his horse and died. Or
what?
Something. But for those...
Okay, I was about to say he's kind of raw, but then again, like, you have to put in perspective, they're taking over England. It's not a feat. I could send a random 5th grader, they could go take over England, okay? Like, what? That's not a feat, so I didn't think it was that impressive, to be honest.
Those 3 weeks when he successfully avenged his sister's death, I bet it felt euphoric.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. In life, we're taught 2 things. Never use the holes you find in bathrooms, and that forgiveness is a major key to finding happiness.
I was never told the first thing. Is that why I got bumps on it?
I mean, why else is there so many stories with there are no winners in revenge and you will get nothing out of it as their message? Being the bigger person and moving on from whatever or whoever caused your past problems. And that's a very noble thing to do, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it's just not it. Sometimes revenge is the answer. I have to say, there are some cases that require you to throw hands. If somebody spit on you, throw hands. If somebody step on your shoes, throw hands. If somebody shove you and your phone battery falls out in front of all the hoes, air the bitch out. Revenge isn't always a bad thing, but it's not always necessary. I mean, sure, there are those few cases where someone cuts you off at the freeway. Am I really going to get my revenge by cutting them off?
No, because it's gonna end with both y'all getting in a wreck. One of y'all gonna have a broken arm, and guess what? Y'all both are gonna be in jail. You know what I'm saying? If someone's reckless on the road, don't be reckless bad, because they have nothing to lose. They're in a 3,000-pound piece of metal acting reckless. They don't care about their life, so don't let them take yours.
Am I that petty? Hell yeah! What you thought this was? I can't be caught looking like a grasshopper in the highway. The hoes are there too. There's also large cases where someone shaboogles your entire family. And clan, everybody dead. You think I would want to resolve it in a one-on-one discussion? No, absolutely not! Nuts are being kicked! Indian burns will be delivered! That's the way it is. And that's cool. You are simply treating that person the way they treated you. I hate how since we were young, that it had been bad for us to fight back. Like,
I've never, I mean, maybe teachers taught that. I was never taught that by my mom. Bad to fight back? Since who? Since when? Who was taught that? I wasn't. The media trying to teach me that, but the media's wrong, okay? I believe my mother over the media personally.
Like how at school, a dude could take your lunch money, take your phone, take your swag, take your dignity. And the moment you fight back and the teacher catches on, y'all both the bad guys, and y'all both get suspended the same amount of days.
That's true.
And the cherry on top, after it's all said and done, the administrator makes you both, you and Dragon Breath, apologize to each other. What do you mean? You did nothing wrong. All you did was retaliate to them being a jerk. Yet the school wants you guys to make up like it's Barney? Nah, between both of y'all, the beef is for life. Even if you see them 20 years from now at a Walmart, it's on site. In fact,
I've held a grudge for somebody for a couple of years over something petty, over something stupid. I remember it was like 4th grade, man. Everything mattered to me, man. And the thing that mattered the most was being a line leader. I had to wait patiently. I've been waiting diligently this whole school year so I could finally be line leader, man. I go up to be line leader, and there's just someone in the back of the line talking about something. Hey, you suck at being line leader. Hated that man going into high school. I didn't forgive him until sophomore year. It stuck with me. So what do you mean I suck at being line leader? And we're both black. There's only 3 of us in the class. Why you have so much self-hate in your heart? That's neither here nor there.
what you did was a reasonable response. But fighting bad, so. You ever thought about joining a club? Bitch, is an after-school club gonna give me my lunch money back? No.
What?
So the only other sense of satisfaction I can get is by beating it. And people like them need it as a learning lesson so they don't become those super annoying adults that go up to you while you walking your dog and start petting them like, who are you? And if that's too harsh for you, some people say success is the best revenge. And whoever came up with
That's
that
true.
was spitting the truth. But only if my op is failing. If they're winning while I'm winning, then I'm not really winning.
No.
I'm still losing.
Y'all,
I need a-
exactly. Y'all still both. You're still down. You're not up on them. If you're not up, then you're losing. Point blank period.
feel like I'm winning, my wins gotta be astronomically higher
True.
than theirs.
True.
Oh, you just got accepted to Harvard? Well, I'm president, and I just signed a bill forcing you to pay 100% income tax every year, and if you don't, it's life in prison. It feels good to win. You see how beneficial revenge can be to the human spirit? It can uplift, it can enlighten, but more importantly, it's fun. And it's equally as fun to spectate. There's nothing more entertaining than people settling their beefs by publicly trying to embarrass each other. That is why rap beef
That's
is some
true.
of the best stuff that we turned into our amusement, spawning some of the most intense rivalries in history. You thought North and South Korea were on bad terms? You weren't there for Shakespeare versus Marlowe, bro.
Me personally, I just feel like if North Korea and South Korea hate each other so much, how are y'all still beside each other? You imagine the person you hate is literally in the other room. Get out!
In hip-hop, they don't do no petty shit like threatening nuclear war. They write each other poems. Very mean ones. These are diss tracks, and rappers do it all the time. In fact, musicians in general do this a lot, dissing their opposition or competition in their own songs. And
Yeah.
diss tracks could be about anybody. Sometimes it could be about a basketball player you just hate to see play. I get it. Sometimes it could be diss tracks against your own band members, and you guys perform it live without them knowing it's about them.
That's next level shady. What do you mean about your own band members? And staring them down after singing it is also crazy. Who did that? They deserve a gold medal. Is that Toby McGuire? Is that Fred?
Back for a diss track. And that's why I love them. There's a sort of competitiveness.
Where is
to it.
Fred?
However, most of the time when it doesn't end with someone getting canceled or dead, most of the time the beefs usually have anticlimactic endings.
True.
Like an artist starting a beef by releasing a diss track against someone, and the other person either ignores it or releases something else that is just not even worth the buzz.
Yeah, that can be whack. I think Eminem, well, Michael Jackson, he didn't respond to Eminem when Eminem dissed him. Michael Jackson instead like bought the rights to the song that Eminem made. That was a diss track. That was probably the rawest thing I've ever seen. He didn't respond, he bought the song. Just all the rights to it. That's crazy.
Example, that Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion beef that lasted like 3 days. Megan dropping his, obliterating Nicki with that Megan's Law line alone. Then Nicki goes on Instagram Live talking nonsense, then releases her diss track against Megan, Bigfoot. And I'm gonna lie, this was pretty good. I love the way the diss track sounds like a first draft. I love how she sounds like she's brainstorming comebacks to say on the track itself. I love how this sounds like a demo. I love how none of the diss lyrics hit. Greatest diss ever, 10 out of 10. Megan didn't even have to drop a track in the response, cause why would you even need to respond to this, bro? In my opinion, Nicki already lost when she married this dude. And public interest for the beef just ended like that. Not too climactic of an ending. But wait.
Isn't there something going on with Nicki's brothers too? Let's look up Nicki Minaj's brother. Okay, is facing 15 years to life in prison. The brother of rap star Nicki Minaj has been convicted for predatory sexual assault after being charged with repeatedly raping his 11-year-old stepdaughter at their Long Island home. I knew he did things, but I didn't know exactly what he did.
In interviews about her own diss track, Megan says this.
Now, I haven't heard the record yet. Are you saying names?
I'm saying a hit dog gon' holler, that's it.
God damn. So it's multiple people.
Yeah, whoever feel it, feel it.
So she's dissing someone else too. And when
Oh.
looking into the lyrics, she's dissing another man a lot.
Oh,
and
who?
the man I believe
Drake?
she's dissing is known for getting BBLs.
BBL Drizzy.
You see, I've been hating on Drake a lot in the past, but I feel like most of it was unwarranted. Like my Certified Boy Lover vid, I listened to like 4 or 5 songs on that album and I was like, that's it. Lesbian? Alright. And then I just made the vid. I just wanted to hate. Do I regret my actions?
No.
No, but the opinions of that video came from an unreliable source. And I've learned from that. Now for this video, I did my extensive research.
Lofi?
So I can hate more accurately. If you've been anywhere on the internet within the past week, you might have seen people discussing the feud between one of the greatest rappers, lyricists, poets, scientists,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Like, y'all have to understand when it comes to artistry, the level of artistry just, it goes like this, right? You have Mozart, you feel me? You have Mozart, a ginormous gap. You have Michael Jackson, Prince, right? And a little more gap, and then you have Kendrick Lamar. That's how it goes. Mozart, ginormous gap. Do not miss out on the ginormous gap. Michael Jackson, Prince, Kendrick Lamar. Remember, boat market.
And a Canadian. Nah, but for real, these two are the biggest rappers in the world right now.
Yeah.
Well, outside of Miles, of course. You also might have heard that they aren't the best of friends with each other, and that's what I'm here for today.
I'm honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. After like listening to the beef, listening to all the diss tracks and whatnot, I really don't think Kendrick Lamar likes Drake. Like, I don't know if it's like if he hates the way that he walks. I don't know if he hates the way that he talks. I don't even know if he hates the way that he dresses. It's just something about Drake. He just hate him. Like Kendrick might just hate the women that he has sex with, that Drake has sex with. Like, I don't know.
No, everyone has probably already heard every opinion that someone could have on this topic, because literally this has been the only thing that's been on my FYP for the past like 2 weeks. I'm pretty late to the party. My bad. My ass thought another diss track was gonna come, but at this point,
Me too.
It's over. I've been waiting for this day, but I gotta hold it in. I'll wait till the end. Because I wanted to go through the entire timeline of these two dudes' relationship.
Okay.
Sneak disses and their beef throughout the years. And the timeline starts at 2011 when Take Care was released. 13 years this timeline goes back to. From 2011 all the way to right now. The first time the two collabed together was for Drake's song Buried Alive Interlude. The year after, Lamar was an opening act during Drake's and A$AP Rocky's Club Paradise tour. That same year, they had 2 more songs together, A$AP Rocky's Problems and Kendrick's Poetic Justice. From an outside perspective, based on the amount of collabs these two were doing, these guys seem like the goodest of buddies.
Looks like the best of pals. Why do so many people fall out of with Drake? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like Drake does a lot for artists, but they end up falling out with them. Like, do the artists use Drake, or does Drake provide the artist a reason to leave them alone?
Until they weren't. Kendrick dropped his verse on Big Sean's Control, basically saying, I want to murder all of you. Love you though. Drake took this the wrong way and thought it was a genuine attack. Then he seemingly sneak disses Kendrick on the track The Language from Nothing Was the Same. Although Birdman, Drake's dad at the top, disses Kendrick on the track The Language.
Someone just talking that BS. Man, someone just gave you the runaround. What does that mean?
Language from Nothing Was the Same. Although Birdman, Drake's dad at the time, said the diss wasn't towards Lamar, Kendrick knew what was up. He then proceeded to diss Drake for real in his iconic Bet 2013 Cypher, which dropped the next month. There were a few other suspected sneak disses here and there, but in November of 2014, during a Days Digital interview, Kendrick was finally asked about the beef between him and Drake. And Kendrick's like, oh, nah, we cool. Huh? Well, I guess if Kendrick says they're good,
it's all over.
It must be good. The beef is over.
Yep.
Way to go, guys. I guess love conquers all after all. Yeah.
Wait. You going too fast. 2015. Stop comparing Drake to me too. He don't write his own raps. That's why he ain't tweet my album, because we found out. Okay, Meek Mill.
C-tier.
Meek Mill. Anything Meek Mill does trends and is always for the wrong reason, bro.
Rapper Meek Mill claims that Drake got ghostwriters and he don't write his own stuff, calling him out for being a phony. By the way, the ghostwriter in question was Quentin Miller, and his side of the story makes me sad a little bit, but it's too off track. Now, how does this correlate to Kendrick and them's beef? Well, because a few months earlier, Kendrick dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, and on the track King Kunta, Kendrick disses rappers that use ghostwriters. Now, some might say this may be a coincidence. Except it's
not no
Drake dropped
coincidence.
his best project. If you're reading this, it's too late a month before. Sneak dissing a whole bunch of people, including Mia Khalifa. Not even lying. And out of those,
What? Yo, what? What? Aimed at me. Oh, women alter my messages like we have words and stories about my life. Hit the net like a bad serve. Okay, he dealt with groupie worm. Okay, there's definitely more context that I do not understand about this. But one thing I know about Drake doesn't like people. You know, when Kendrick said Drake doesn't like women, he might be onto something, cause they just be catching random strays. Like Serena Williams, like why did she get a stray? Did Serena ever say anything about Drake? Why did Drake go after Serena husband? I don't know, bro.
and out of those people, of course, K-Dot was one of them. Probably, maybe. It's speculation. Sneak dissing is not concrete evidence, man. But I guess Kendrick took it personally, because he proceeds to sneak diss Drake for the next 8 years? Dang, Kendrick must be overly dedicated. Fuck y'all too, lame ass nigga. Okay, I know I haven't made it to the modern day yet, but if you listen back to what he's released during this time, a lot of song lyrics can be
Stop playing with me before I put you into a song. I don't even want your congratulations. I recognize your false confidence and calculated promises.
interpreted as him dissing Drake. And yeah, some might think, bro, not everything a Drake diss. He most likely don't like a few other rappers in the industry
That is
neither.
true.
And that would be true if it was, but it ain't. The Heart
What?
Part 4 is definitely about Drake. I remember people back then were saying, oh, it's about Big Sean. Remember Control? He's
That's
dissing
what I
Big
heard
Sean.
too.
Really?
That's what I heard too.
Look at these lyrics, bro. Look.
Okay, don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth on you. My fans can't wait for me to sung your punk and crush your whole little I'll big pun your punk. You a scared little tiptoeing around my name. Brother, you lame. And when I get at you, homie, don't tell me you was just playing. This could have been someone from Compton that we don't know about.
Cole has a vendetta against Drake, and he wasn't afraid of him to know it. Drake also, during this period of time, has a few speculated sneak disses, but Drake was mostly busy with someone else during this time.
Rihanna?
He had other problems to deal with. Drake.
Oh, Pusha T,
for
my
all the
fault.
dogs. First person shooter, J. Cole. He casually drops a verse about the big three, saying him, Drake, and Kendrick were it. I don't know where Naruto fits in this, but one of y'all gotta bounce. This line,
What?
that wasn't even a diss. It's more of an appreciation than anything to Kendrick. But this verse, at the time, was unknowingly the start of the calm before the earthquakes. Because Kendrick responded to it, and he did not agree. Future and Metro Boomin dropped their album, We Don't Trust You, which
Yeah.
was basically a diss album towards Drake. No filter, no sneak dissing. They made it well aware that is about him. They even had some big names on there.
I want to know why they don't trust him. Like Metro Boomin came out and said that I can't even tell the people what you did to me, Drake, but just know that we not cool. What did Metro? What did he do? What's going on? I think you either say it or keep your mouth shut. That's how I personally feel.
Like Travis, Cardi, The Weeknd, and Rick Ross, I guess. But the one who stole the show is easy. Kendrick.
What up, Reddit?
He did not pull his punches. Bro was dissing circles around both Drake and Cole. His wordplay was crazy. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check, I mean, Did not help Cole or Drake in the slightest that this song got mad popular on TikTok, getting it to #1 on the Billboard.
Yeah.
Drake was getting pressed. But before he could retaliate, J. Cole came to
He
his
saved the
rescue.
day. Like Superman.
Damn, his diss sucked. Bro was talking some nonsense that I don't even think he believed himself. Saying Kendrick fell off and said To Pimp a Butterfly was boring? This guy criticizing niggas for being boring? He averaging one hard verse every 30 months or something. Nigga, you too. Like, come on. All right, I don't want to trash on him no more like that.
That's cap though, because Kendrick really do be disappearing. J. Cole got some hard verses, okay, within the last year. Okay, let's get that straight first.
Because 2 days later, after releasing his diss track,
He
bro
took that thing
apologized.
right back.
How many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
People clown on him for this, and it do look bad for him or anybody to diss someone just to backtrack immediately.
He look like The
But
Weeknd,
I
low
think
key.
it's a
I
sign
didn't
of
notice
maturity.
that.
Cole didn't want to make the diss in the first place, but with this pressure from fans and media, he probably felt like he had to. J. Cole seems like the guy who don't want beef with no one. He a neutral soul. He's the Sweden of rap, and I honestly have
Yeah,
nothing.
like it was a mature move, but like rap isn't about maturity. That's why he got clowned. What are you bringing maturity to rap for? There's not maturity over here. Nothing.
But respect for him for that. Remember when I said Cole backtracking showed his maturity? Yeah, Drake don't really know what that word means. Cause on April 19th, 2 weeks later, Drake responds back with Push-ups. Drake's comeback to Like That. The cover making
Yeah.
fun of Kendrick's shoe size. The title making fun of this video of Kendrick, I think. Okay. And honestly, on release, I didn't think it was that bad. You bite your tongue. Nah, let me specify. Only on release. I know, me defending a Drake diss track against my GOAT Kendrick that I accidentally fall on my head? Well, not recently, but let me speak. There are some lines in the track that made me think, okay, he low-key slid on that.
Yeah.
Combined with his flow sounding strong and kind of hard, with an infectious beat, with some decent one-liners, like, bro, I won't lie. This was kind of a catchy track. Do I think it's better than Like That? Hell no! Like That is a great song. But if there were no other diss tracks released from either side after Push-Ups, I honestly think Drake wouldn't get that much dirt thrown at him. Like That is the
Duh. That obviously
better and more popular song. But let's be honest, it's not like Kendrick said anything too crazy.
Honestly, yeah.
Other than an extra.
I didn't even think Like That was crazy enough to even respond to, like to make a full blown track about. To be honest, album maybe I'm tweaking, but I didn't think it was that deep.
Arrogant way of saying F you. This diss track alone wouldn't hurt Drake's career. That's the job for the ones after. But yeah, Drake could have easily came back from this if he ain't dropped another diss track.
A 2-pack of ass.
Yeah, the AI one. Tailor-Made Freestyle, the second diss track Drake released on the same day.
It was so unnecessary.
It was leaked first, but most likely on purpose, just so Drake could see the opinions of his fans, thinking, do they like this? And when he saw a majority of his fans liked it, he drops the tape on the same day. But that's just my theory. I low-key don't even want to break this track down. It's just dumb. Like, people low-key think that Drake was playing a mind game with this AI diss track. Like, oh, Kendrick is hearing his idols talking about him, criticizing him. Bro, you're typing words on a computer. How is this like psychologically threatening?
I think what was crazy about it is that he got a Snoop Dogg AI and Snoop Dogg is alive. I think that's like that part doesn't make sense to me. Why do you need Snoop Dogg? That man's alive and well.
Kendrick at all. There's also Snoop Dogg's AI voice in the diss track. Now, I don't know how to feel about Snoop Dogg letting this happen. Maybe he's smart. Maybe he heard Drake's idea. He's like, dang, that sound ass. Go for it. Drake shot himself in the foot with this track. And he has the nerve to try to press Kendrick, like saying, oh, you ain't gonna drop nothing. You don't want to take the spotlight from Mommy Taylor, do you? So you're not gonna do anything. So go ahead. I know you won't say something. Go ahead. Say something. Days pass by.
Didn't he also on Taylor Made, he said something about like listening to Joe Budden's podcast, so he's gonna talk about him being a pedo. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like I'm calling out, you're gonna call me a pedo, but he's like, I'm gonna say you're gonna call me a pedo before you actually do it. That's crazy to say.
And there's no tracks. Till the very last day of the month. On a Tuesday morning, I open up IG, I see a post, and I get morning wood instantly.
What? Oh.
It's happening.
Euphoria?
Kendrick responded with his track, Euphoria. When I heard the opening to this track, I thought this dude was gonna diss Drake in a calmly whispering manner to death. And I was all here for it. And then the beat switched. And I was like, wait. Bro, this song and diss track is amazing. It's better than any diss track that Drake has ever released. One thing that I love about Kendrick, he's the real deal lyrical, spiritual, miracle master. Dude is destroying Drake on this hard beat, saying disses that even Gumball himself couldn't think of. Like some of these lyrics be crazy. He exposing Drake send a cease and desist over the song Like That.
Cease and desist and I messed up. We're moving on.
The man that he's Canadian. This guy is exposing Drake for everything. And when he's not exposing him, he's making fun of him. He dissing the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he
dressed.
Yeah, Drake fans still trying to hate like, well, like shut your bitch. And in the record, Kendrick also says, you don't want to respond back, bro. You don't want this smoke. Implying that he got more things to expose him for. And we do see that later. And everyone loved it. We were like, dang, Kendrick really did his thing. He
Give him a round of applause.
Get off that nigga dick.
And then he drops another one. May 3rd, 9 a.m., 6:16 in LA drops. There's so many hidden meanings to the title and cover of this track, but those are not too important. Well, the cover is, but I'll get to that later. The important stuff are the lyrics. Short answer, Kendrick is basically saying, yo, your friends, they ain't your friends. In fact, they working for me. Huh? He also mentions hiding behind Twitter bots, which is actually true. On some Twitter polls, Drake would get an overwhelming amount of votes and weird quote tweets defending him. It's obviously bots though. Like, look at this poll.
Pick one. Not Like Us, The Heart Part 6. 30,000 votes. Okay. That's a crazy ratio. Especially when one of the songs went #1, that is a nasty ratio.
However, at the same time, Drake might not even be behind this. It could just
True.
be a crazy
It could
fan
literally
making a
be
bunch of
anybody.
bots trying to defend their king.
It literally can be
overall,
anybody.
This track was a continuation of Euphoria, saying he got ears on the street and Drake should be worried. The cover alone was a warning, but we all know Drake. He always tries to have the last laugh. Drake drops Family Matters the same night as 616, and it
Yeah.
was basically a diss towards everybody that took shots at him.
Yep.
He took shots at A$AP Rocky, who dissed him in Show of Hands on We Don't Trust You Too, which that album wasn't as hard, but A$AP's song was a highlight. This is The Weeknd too, cause he's still butthurt he didn't sign to his OVHO label. That doesn't give any of their artists any long-term success or promotion, cause Drake signs these people not to help their career, but to use them for his own music. But that's just a theory. Dissed his own crew, cause apparently he didn't trust them neither. Even J. Cole caught a stray. Like, I thought this dude left a beat. Damn, neither of them like you. And of course, throwing shots at Kendrick. Now, there are a few claims on here that stand out. Saying that Kendrick was responsible for Tupac's family's estate, taking down the AI diss track.
Yep. Then you have beating his wife.
Which, thank God. Also claiming he was a wife beater? Now, this was news to me. So on May 3rd, 2014, Kendrick performed at the Hard Rock Hotel in Vegas for a rehab event. There's like no articles from that time talking about this incident, but I think a security guard accused Kendrick of beating up a woman during an after party. Bro, I could barely find any evidence of this concert even happening, let alone any evidence of accusations from—
They said they tried to cover up what is it called? Something management team covered it up. I can't even remember what they called it though.
any supposed victim. This just seemed like a story I'd see on Media Takeout. There's nothing supporting this. Then he lies again with a claim that Dave
Crisis
Free,
management.
former Top Dog Entertainment president and Kendrick's childhood friend, was the father of Kendrick's kid because he left a heart under a pic of Kendrick's wife and kid's post. And also, she don't follow Kendrick on Insta. Bro is reaching for the stars for this.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you know, y'all ever have a friend like you and your significant other's picture with the kid? That's not your kid, bro. I hate to break it to you. That baby is not yours.
How does one come to this conclusion? He also says that Kendrick hasn't gotten married yet because he knows what type of woman he likes, implying he's a if it ain't snowing, I ain't going kind of guy. Which I guess would make sense for Kendrick's character, but not for real, it's just dumb. Drake comes again with another doodle pile of a track. And the thing is, the track sounds hard. The beat and flow are cool. But if you actually listen to what he's saying about Kendrick, he's speaking nonsense. There's like no actual substance to the lyrics. The only line that I think is kind of good is, you write about F the big three, it's only Big D. And it's video proof. But yeah, that
line was hilarious. Kendrick just opened his mouth, give him a Grammy. That line was also hilarious. He had some funny lines in there, but there wasn't nothing deep cutting towards Kendrick in there that had anything to back it up anyways. But anyway,
track is worse than Push-Ups, but better than the AI diss track.
That's crazy because what I've heard is that Family Matters is one of the best diss tracks of all time. And everyone's saying that Family Matters is the best diss track that Drake has put out. So you putting it behind Push-Ups is, I honestly thought that diss track was weak. If we were talking about just straight Kendrick versus Drake, that diss track was weak to me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was kind of weak, but
I would say Drake fans went crazy over this. They're like, oh my god, this is so good. Kendrick hits woman.
I'm not gonna lie, because when I was listening to the track, I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm here for Kendrick versus Drake. I don't care about how you feel about A$AP. I don't care about how you feel about Rick Ross, The Weeknd. You're not focused on the right thing right now, and that's kind of what sums up the beef. Drake wasn't focused. He wanted to throw shots at everyone. We don't care about what you, honestly, you couldn't have said nothing about A$AP, no one would care. You could not have said anything about Rick Ross, literally no one would care. The Weeknd, maybe 3 people would care. You know, Metro Booming, the only people you should have been responding to, honestly, is Kendrick and Metro Booming. Those are the only people anyone would have cared about. Everyone else is, they're not irrelevant, but we don't care to see you diss them.
Others days around the corner, what a revelation. They felt like they succeeded. They won the beef. They felt pure joy. For about 10 seconds. Because 45 minutes later, Drake's murder is made public.
Dun, 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 dun.
Kendrick drops Meet the Grams minutes after Family Matters. And on this track, Kendrick bodies Drake in supervillain levels of ways. First of all, the beat of this track even sounds like a supervillain's theme music.
Yeah.
And this eerie piano loop is playing while Kendrick is calmly rapping over and lyrically dissecting and breaking down this man's horrible alleged things he's done.
Yeah.
Starting the track with a letter to Adonis, his son, telling his own son that he's a horrible father. He let T.I.'s
Oh, my
homie piss
Lord.
on his leg in 2010, and that he could be his new mentor since his own dad ain't teaching him squat. Oh my God. Imagine someone telling this to your son in a song. Even if I was a deadbeat dad, I wouldn't let anyone else know. That's crazy. Also saying don't pay to play with them Brazilians, get a gym membership, which references Drake's supposed BBL. Most people don't know where Drake's BBL accusation comes from.
Yeah, like where does it come from? Where'd the fake abs thing come from too?
Let me explain. Back in 2016, when Joe Budden and Drake were beefing, Joe Budden accused Drake of removing fat from his stomach to get abs. This type of
Okay.
surgery is called abdominal etching, which is fake abs. And there were some photos from back then that people found sus. The BBL part of it is just a funny joke.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't think anyone was actually talking about his butt. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was all like a play on the fake abs, but I was talking to some people and they actually thought they were talking about his butt. And I think I realized I'm surrounded by too many stupid people, so I have to move away because, you know.
Because usually when you get a BBL, the doctors usually remove the fat from the stomach to put it in the butt. But they're really accusing him for having fake abs. In the second verse, he starts writing a letter to his mom and pops. This dude getting personal, telling them he's a sick man with sick thoughts and he should be in a cell with
He's told his dad that he's a terrible he's a terrible father. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is so crazy, bro. He's just directly to his dad like, hey, you did a terrible job. Insanity.
Harvey Weinstein, which no one would want to be in. The biggest accusation of all being he and his crew are predators. This what got people talking the most. And he's been
No, it's
accused
not. The daughter's what got them talking the most.
of this many times in the past, and some of his homies too. This was all public information. Alleged public information. I ain't trying to get sued. Further digging on this accusation, saying, I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one secret. It's some weird going on and some of these artists be here to police it.
Yeah.
They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then
Oh.
leak videos of themselves to further push their
Push their
agendas.
agenda, yeah.
I've seen a lot of celebrity and political news throughout the years. If this info is true, I'm sadly wouldn't be surprised by it. These are like already crazy accusations. And remember, Kendrick is telling all this to his mom. Then the very next verse,
Yeah, that man Kendrick's not even talking to us. He's talking straight to the parents.
he dedicates it to Drake's daughter? What? All right, when I heard this, I went to researching, analyzing this verse immediately. Hours upon hours of searching, trying to find out
Yeah,
what this
can't
verse
find
really
nothing about
meant.
no daughter,
and for
though.
like 3 hours of this research, I was convinced Drake had not a daughter, but a son. Another one! I was geeking when I found this info. I thought I had Pusha T this level of evidence. But
And
I'm gonna
then-
save you the internet detective journey and say everything I found was most likely lies.
Yeah.
All those hours digging down the
Just
toilet.
wasted your
I've
time,
even seen
man.
some popular TikToks talking about it. I'm not gonna go in depth with what I found. All I'm gonna say is Papi Chulo. I do think the verse implies he has more
does that mean?
illegitimate children, though. I mean, we do know he be messing around a lot, so
What about that one? There was a stripper who went on a radio show, and she said that she had a baby by Drake, and she's like, I know who I had unprotected sex with, but there's nothing to back that up. Her child does look like Drake though. Like that's probably who he's referring to, the son. That child they do share the same facial features.
it wouldn't be too out there. And the final verse being the nail in the coffin, Kendrick basically saying, you did this to yourself. You called out my fam, so I had to stoop even lower. From the start, he been telling him, don't tell no lie on me, and I won't tell truths about you. Ending the track with, F a rap battle, this a life battle with yourself.
That line is hard. F a rap battle. This is a long life battle with yourself. That right there. You can't tell me Drake didn't listen to this and didn't feel anything. There's not a single soul I believe on this earth who would be able to listen to a track if it's like with this type of design and not feel nothing. Like I just
Wow, this is the
he'll pretend like he's just like Crody, listen to this track right here. Yeah, this little jokester right here. Crody, do some ad-libs for me, Crody. Like you didn't do that, Drake. That hurt. Trust.
type of diss track you can't come back from. You would just have to lay
know it
down
hurt.
and reflect on your life
Why is
actions.
his butt so big?
Every line in this track is just aimed directly at Drake's soul, each shot as destroying as the next, making me think this is one of the best diss tracks of all time. Hell, it's even on par with Fleetwood Mac's. Everybody was going crazy over this, saying it's over for Drake. Bro finna disappear and start a new life at the Turks. But before that, little did we know, Kendrick was not done playing with his carcass just yet. Cause the very next day, he drops another one.
The pedo anthem itself. The pedo anthem.
I see dead people.
Hide the Bible of God watching.
Not like us, Kendrick's fourth diss track drops the next day out of nowhere. People already thought he won with Meet the Grams, but dropping this was like Kendrick showing up at Drake's funeral and blowing up the casket just to make sure he dead. Cause this track is a bop. He don't even expose nothing crazy on this track that he hasn't already said before. Bro just clowning them in the catchiest way possible. Got everyone in the world yelling OV ho, catchy hook, catchy one-liners, and saying Drake a weirdo. This might be the greatest song of all time. And one of the smartest choices Kendrick did for this during this entire beef was making both this song and Meet the Grams copyright free. So the popularity of this track was inevitable. A mainstream sounding Kendrick song that is free to use in any aspect? You know everyone gonna take advantage of that. You hear it on YouTube, at clubs, you
TikTok.
hear it watching the NBA.
Oh,
You
at the
hear and
NBA
see
is so crazy. Hearing the Not Like Us theme while watching TNT and Shaq and Chuck whatchamacallit talking, they talk about some don't put us in the middle of a B. Why am I watching the NBA and there's a pedo anthem in my ear? That's just so insane, bro.
into this song. That's how you know it's fire. It was over. Even if the accusations of Drake aren't true, having a song hit #1 in the world that is an anthem about you being a predator will forever leave a stain on your legacy.
The thing is, like, I don't think anyone would like look at Drake a different way if he sued for defamation for being called a pedo, because like the #1 song in the world is someone calling you a pedo. I wouldn't look at him no different. I know street rules are different. I'm a suburban kid. Some people are saying that he wouldn't do that because that would require the police to dig more into him, and if they dig him more, they'd find more things and yada yada yada.
No matter who you are, Drake never gonna escape this, no matter how hard he tries. But even after all this, Drake does try to. And his response to these tracks are just tragic.
We gotta definitely write a song about how we do not diddle kids. Do not diddle kids, it's no good diddling kids.
Drake drops his response to Heart Part 6, and dude was playing defense the whole track, basically saying, if I did it, where the evidence?
Pretty much.
Count. Even bringing up Millie Bobby Brown.
You know what's crazy? Him bringing up Millie Bobby Brown was insane to me, because when I think of Drake and the accusations, I think of the video of him on stage. I don't think about Millie Bobby Brown. So I think him bringing up Millie specifically was very interesting.
Which I'm still shocked he even brought her up. Like, why? Nobody said
exactly.
her name, bro. You bringing her up makes you look more suspicious. He also accuses Kendrick of being when he was young because of his track Mother I Sober.
No, and then he was like, at the beginning of the song, he's like, I knew you were gonna come with the Epstein angle. What? First off, he called you Harvey Weinstein, I'm pretty sure. Those are two completely different people. Epstein had the children on the island. Harvey Weinstein, I'm pretty sure, was a sex trafficker, right? So they're slightly different. I mean, not that big of a difference, but slightly different.
And on the track, Kendrick talks about the traumas it could have on someone. Not only is dumb and horrible, because the track Drake is referring to is not about Kendrick, but Kendrick's mother, who had suffered from Kendrick's own cousin when she was younger, which I guess flew over Drake's head. Plus, even if it was true, which is not, what kind of diss is that? You were molested. Like, what? That's horrible. And the final thing that really fumbled Drake was when he was like, bro, I got no daughter.
Don't play that clip of the Ravens fumbling on the 1 yard line, bro. You don't piss me off, bro. I thought I recovered from it, bro. Oh my God, I'm pissed off just thinking about it again. Oh my.
Your moles all work for me, and they gave you that info to make you look dumb. You hired his mole just to tell him that? What a waste. That's not the gotcha you thought it was, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, if you hired a mole to get information, bro, like, everyone's like, you should have recorded it, have some proof of it, because you post on Instagram a lot. So if you post it on Instagram all the time, you might as well post some proof that you have or whatnot.
The line aged even worse with time, because a few days later, the Riddler drops an expose of all the items shown on the cover of Meet the Grams, blatantly exposing that what Drake said was a lie. And let me explain this vid real quick, because I feel like most people don't even understand what they're looking at.
I didn't understand what I was looking at when I saw it either.
Most of the items are what I assume are Drake's clothes, jewelry store receipts. I cannot pronounce the word jewelry. But the main thing I noticed was the box of Ozempic prescribed to Drake. Now, what is Ozempic? It's a medicine to treat adults with type 2 diabetes. And when I found this out, I swear to God, my naive ass thought, yo, Drake got diabetes? This the tabloid of the century. Why no one else talking about it? Come to realize people also use it to lose weight, although it's strongly not recommended to. Many people would rather take the risk of getting thyroid cancer to keep the slim, thick build, especially Drake. The Mo also shows prescribed Adderall and Zolpidem, which is a medicine for helping you sleep. It's also sometimes used as a date drug, which I know some people would want me to point out, but I honestly think he's actually using it to fall asleep. Not gonna lie. Because I would lose sleep too if I had an audition like this. Also, the tweet the Mo posted was attached with security cam footage of Drake, his security guard, and that dude from that DJ Khaled meme.
I love that. I appreciate that.
What the hell is he doing here? And the Mo says on the tweet, Drake and academics got until May 13th to drop all claims that Kendrick stole or legal action will come.
But he never took action.
The Mo has posted moving footage of the CCTV confirming that they do got actual evidence that can support whatever he was doing this day. Making all of us wonder, what did Drake and Baby Stroller Guy do on this day? And why is it important?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like what?
I've seen many things.
I'm like, he's showing the clip, but I don't understand what I'm supposed to gain from it. Like, okay, they were together, interesting duo. Where's the gotcha? Like, I don't even think dude is suing them.
In my life, I've seen kangaroos versus man, kangaroos versus cars, kangaroos versus kangaroos. I like kangaroos. But out of all the crazy things I've seen, Kendrick and Drake's rap beef is one of the craziest and most entertaining thing I've seen in a long time. Kendrick is just winning that life while Drake is posting these memes on his Instagram story, acting like, oh, I'm gonna press the red button. Bro, it's over. I love seeing both fan bases participating and trying to take the other one down, especially on Twitter, to the point that
Twitter
people
is so
bringing
crazy.
up old Metro booming tweets, making Metro grooming a trend. And some of these tweets are wild, but he was like 16 to 21 when he tweeted these, and I'm not the type to bash someone for old tweets. I've said
but 16 to 21 is insanity.
Things, and
I actually have one question. Baka does have like a really weird case, and I'm just wondering why he's around. Baka has a very weird case. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. That's all I want. That's the only question I really want answered. You know what I'm saying?
Jokes too in my past that sometimes still be haunting me. People try digging for other tweets from anybody who was related to the beef, like Drake and Kendrick. But Drake ain't really have anything, and Kendrick's old tweets were just like, I'm about to go to Best Buy. So Drake fans hit a dead end on that. The only tweets to come out of this beef that stood out to me were the Ruby Rose ones.
Yeah, because everyone started talking about, oh, Ruby Rose was with this, that, and the third when she was a minor. I'm just like, what? I'm sitting here like, why was Ruby Rose that big in the first place? Like I don't even know who is Ruby Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first thought. Like, I know Ruby Rose now, but I don't even know why I know who that is. Like I don't know why I know her.
I was not even a part of this, but some of these old tweets do make some rappers look concerning.
Well, because there are rumors about you and various famous men. Travis Scott.
When I was younger.
Oh wait, actually I shouldn't do this. I should.
She was 21 when she said this, by the way. And they left all that in. They left the I should not do this part in. That is so nasty.
Do this game.
That's 2014. How old was she in 2014? Travis Scott was 23. Ruby Rose was... Oh, they must have been in Colorado. Like... Me and Soulja Boy has history, no lie. Sometimes you have to lie about your age when it comes to NFL players. Such a crazy, crazy thing to say. The game just DM'd me on Insta. Is like, what is the, like, and that's what's confusing me. Like, why does all these people know her? Is her mom or dad famous? And if that's the case, why aren't they regulating who's hitting her? I don't know. Yep.
You're a victim.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake's beef, I believe, will go down as one of the most iconic things to happen in hip-hop history. The sheer number of diss tracks dropping from both sides, the years
in the span of a month,
it's like nothing I've seen before in this genre.
In the span of
this
a
is why
month.
Rap is my favorite genre of music. You can't find this kind of entertainment nowhere else. And it feels even better when the side you've been rooting on from the start wins. I feel like I've talked about everything I was itching to say about this topic. But I have one more thing to mention.
What's up?
If this beef taught me anything,
what did it teach you?
I learned this. No matter what you do,
Bach
no matter
has a word
how
case.
hard it gets, never stop hating. Never stop hating.
Whack.
Even if it looks like they're winning. Even when you're on the losing end of the stick. That
What?
doesn't mean you're incompetent. That just means you're not hating enough. Always hate your ops. Even if they did nothing wrong to you, you hate them for a reason, right?
I completely forgot this whole video title was The Beauty of Revenge.
So keep hating. Always be a hater. Because when you eventually get your dub, you will experience what the beauty of revenge truly means.
What a masterpiece, man.
In conclusion,
what?
Kendrick won.
You a poopy bitch.
That was...
You a poopy bitch. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Kendrick, let me do my dance. I said, you a poopy bitch. You a poopy bitch.
Nah, like he was right. You know, Kendrick negged. One thing this video didn't really get to was why Baka has this weird case and why is Baka still around. But besides that, you know, we're straight. Creepiest content from the Japanese internet. How creepy is this one about to get?
We've all seen weird stuff online, but that's just the English side. The Japanese internet has stories about curses, disappearances, and strange mysteries that were never solved. And most people outside Japan have never heard of them. Today, we're exploring the creepiest content from the Japanese internet. We'll start with the strange cases and save the worst for last. The new goal, guys, is 2.5 million subscribers by the end of 2026. It's a crazy goal, so it would mean the world if you subscribe, and I will do my very, very best to put out the best videos I possibly can for you. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome.
Oh, thank you, Visual.
The mystery of the evaporated people. On Japanese social media, there's a hashtag that translates to husband missing. Under that hashtag, women post photos of husbands who left home and never returned.
Wow, that's depressing.
In Japan, there's a word for this. It's called johatsu.
Johatsu means evaporated people, and it is the term that Japanese use for when people disappear without a trace.
It's estimated that 100,000 Japanese people disappear each year. That number alone is unsettling. What makes it even more disturbing is that this has been happening for over 50 years. The term johatsu started being used in the 1960s.
Are you sure it could just be like
some people in Japan wanted to escape unhappy marriages. But divorce was a long and difficult process. So instead of going through the courts, they chose to run away. Soon others followed for different reasons. Japan's work culture was intense. Employees had to work long hours and remain loyal to
I'm pretty sure their work culture is still intense.
Company.
In many companies, your salary isn't really based on how good you are at your job, but how long you've been sitting in that company.
Some couldn't handle the pressure. They left home one morning and never returned. Others vanished out of shame. One engineer lost his job but felt too embarrassed to tell his family, so he disappeared. Another case.
But you know how sad that is? You're going through the hardest time in your life and you know your family wouldn't be supportive through this hard time. So you have to just pretend, you just have to leave. You can't even pretend like things are going well. You just have to leave in general.
It involved a family that owned a restaurant. They took out a loan they couldn't repay. When the debt became too much, the entire family disappeared. There were many more reasons.
Where did they
Even
go?
Failing an exam can motivate people to disappear.
That is actually the case for many of your
speaking of failing exams, bro, you know those nightmares you may get, you know those dreams you may have before a test, or like, you know, studying for a test or whatnot, or missing school and you're like, oh, did I accidentally miss school or anything like that? Yeah, those dreams never go away. Those dreams are for life. You will be 35 waking up from a dream thinking that you failed math class. It doesn't stop. I promise you it doesn't. Bro, I just had a dream like 1 or 2 days ago, bro. And I'm like, why am I having these dreams? I'm not in school.
They chose to vanish because of depression, disappointment, rejection, and lack of support.
Lack of support, probably the biggest one.
Dissolving into thin air. That's why the Japanese called it Johatsu, which means evaporation. The name came from the idea of water disappearing into the air. Now we get to the strangest part of this case. Most people didn't have the skills to disappear and build a new life, so an entire industry was formed to help them do it.
Japan is the only country I know that has an entire underground industry dedicated to helping people disappear.
In Japan, there are companies known as Yonigeya. In English, that means midnight escape agents.
That sounds kind of. Hey girl, yeah, I can't talk for long. My midnight escape agent is coming tonight. Yeah, he's gonna be staying for about 3 hours. I can't say too much. I'll talk with you later. Bye.
Agents offer services such as secret relocations, where a person could be transported to a new location overnight.
This is a crazy business model.
Midnight escape agents operate openly. They have websites, logos, and office staff. They charge anywhere from $450 to $2,600. Once someone hires them, planning begins immediately. Days before the move, they help clients sneak out small items.
We should move this business model to the US.
If the client is alone,
the move
usually happens in the middle of the night. If an entire family wants to disappear, each member is sent on a fake errand that morning. By the time anyone notices, the home is empty. If the client
the whole family dipping because of debt. Like, I get it. It's just the thought of that is crazy, to have a whole business model named after it.
As debt and is being watched by debt collectors, the movers find ways to avoid detection. Every detail is calculated. Then they transport the client to
what happens when these people are found?
There
because there's no way they're perfect.
That have become hotbeds for Johatsu. And
okay, so they have been found.
Who call them home, they no longer officially exist.
What? Some of these secret towns don't appear on Japan's official maps. In these places, people can rent rooms and work.
They have towns off map? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. They have towns off map. They manipulated every map in the country to make sure they don't show the towns.
Cash-only jobs without showing ID. For someone who wants to disappear, it offers a clean break. Imagine an entire town filled with people who were reported missing. Sounds pretty creepy to me. So if you ever scroll through Japanese social media, don't be surprised by all the missing person posts. It may seem scary to us, but over there, disappearing is actually a business. This next case is about a guy
that's actually like terrible though, because what if the business model for helping these people disappear is just trafficking? And because it has such a good rep for some people, these people are already trying to disappear. So if these people disappear without anyone knowing, like that's an easy trafficking business model. I don't know about that, man.
Obsession with a girl too far. The creepiest love story.
Oh gosh.
In 2011, a man went on an online Japanese chat room asking for advice. His post was titled, "Help. The girl I like won't respond to my emails." At first, people thought it was a simple dating question, but the more he explained, the creepier he seemed. The real problem was how obsessed he sounded. He was willing to do anything
haven't slept
to win
for an
her
entire
over.
day.
Users soon realized they were watching a stalker situation unfold live. The man never shared his real name. For his story, we'll call him Kai. Kai said he liked a girl named Denko. They went to the same college, but he was too shy to confess his feelings. One day during their second year, they hung out in a group. He got her contact details. After that, they began texting. Then Denko suddenly stopped replying. 3 days passed with no response. Kai was worried. He thought maybe she was hurt, so
Bro
he asked
got
the chat room what to do. Before
he
giving
thought
advice.
she was hurt. Bro got ghosted and didn't think getting ghosted for was a real possibility.
Users asked one question: how many times did you message her? Kai's answer shocked everyone. He sent 600.
Yo, if ever someone ever sent me 600 emails, I gotta report to the police. Do you not have anything else going on? Holy!
100 emails in 3 days. That's like one message every 7 minutes. And he didn't see anything wrong with it.
The sheer number is alarming enough, but the way he just casually drops that in like it's a totally normal thing to do is wild.
Some in the chat room called it stalker level creepy. They told him to stop contacting her immediately, but Kai refused. He insisted he was in love. The chat room then asked what their conversation looked like before Denko stopped replying. Kai told them.
He gave a couple of examples of how their conversations
I bet you it's about to be the weakest
which are honestly just
conversations.
Ridiculous.
The messages were repetitive and boring. What do you do for fun? What do you listen to? At that point, some users began trolling him. They told
Yo, this man is real life like creepy, and they just egging him on. Oh,
to
brother.
Send more emails and call her nonstop. They were being sarcastic, but Kai took them seriously. He bombarded Denko with more messages.
Something
Denko
gotta be wrong with Kai.
replied. She wrote,
upstairs.
"Don't email me anymore." Most people would understand that clearly, but Kai didn't. He returned to the chat room and posted her message. He asked what he should do next. When users told him to leave her alone, he refused. Instead, he took things to the next level. He went to Denko's house unannounced. What's
Dink. If you have his email, I think you might have enough information to tell the police. There's no way I'm getting 600 emails. Ain't no way, and I'm not reporting nobody.
Disturbing about that is that he had her address. He knew exactly where she lived. And as we'll see in a second, that alone was enough to make her fear for her life. Most people don't realize how easy it actually.
And here comes the VPN ad. Hey, you're so good at incorporating this ad, man.
Kai arrived at Denko's house and rang the doorbell. Denko's mother answered. She appeared to know who he was because she stepped outside and told him, "If you come by again, I'll call the police." Kai.
What do you mean if no, you're supposed to call the police now. 600 emails is too like pulling up unannounced, ridiculous. 600 emails, ridiculous. Police should have been called.
Went back to the chat room and asked why Denko's mom was mad at him. Users were blunt. They said Denko obviously told her mom that he was harassing her, but Kai rejected that explanation.
What are we talking
Instead,
about?
he blamed Denko's mother for interfering.
I know he's not about to kill his mom. I think crying it all out helped. Thinking about it, Denko hasn't said anything to me straight, so it's her mother's who's shady. But if she calls the police, my life is over, so I need a way to meet Dink. What the act? Okay, this is mind-blowing.
Wrote, "I need a way to meet
This is
Denko
actually
without
absurd.
involving her mom." A few days later, he returned to her house. This time, he didn't knock. He snuck around the property and peeked into Denko's room. Their eyes met. Denko screamed. Kai ran away. Hours later, Denko sent Kai a message. "Don't call me or email me anymore, please. I'm sorry."
Call the police. What are you doing? Do you think it's gonna anger him more and put you more in danger? Like, that's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing. Maybe you think you'll be in more danger, but oh my goodness.
Sorry, but I'm really scared. If there's been a misunderstanding, then I apologize. But this is my last email. Please don't contact me again. I'm begging you. Denko feared for her life. After that, Denko changed her phone number and email address. Kai could no longer reach her. Again, that
But she
should have
still
been the end.
lives
But
in the
Kai
same spot.
Did not
Like,
give
that
up.
doesn't
Kai
change. She still
contacted
lives there.
Denko's best friend. He offered to pay for updates about Denko. The best friend agreed. He first paid 3,000 yen, which is about $20.
They sold their friend soul for $20. Sold for $20, bro. Sold their soul for $20. Oh my God. Look, if they were hitting a lick, I still wouldn't understand, but at least I would listen. I'm not listening to nothing for no $20.
Over the next few weeks, he kept paying for information. One day, the friend told him Denko would be at a certain park. Kai went there. He found Denko. When Denko saw him, she snapped. She punched him and screamed at him to leave. He left to avoid causing a scene. Later, he returned to the chat room and explained what happened. He still believed it was just a misunderstanding. This time, the chat room turned on him. They told Kai he was the problem. Some even praised Denko for defending herself. After that,
he might be the densest man I've ever seen in my life. Like, no, like something's actually wrong with him, and it doesn't sound like he has any parents. It doesn't sound like he has any parents for guidance. He has no friends for guidance, and the only other person he's talking to is leaking the information. Oh my god. They said where she where's she gonna be at? Like, what are you doing? I think the only people denser than him might be anime main characters. That has to be it.
Kai claimed he stopped contacting her, but he kept posting in the chat room. He later revealed that he met another girl whom he paid
troll baiting. Most of the responses to the OP questions were okay.
In exchange for a relationship. That relationship also failed. On May 2nd, 2011, Kai made his final post. He wrote that he didn't understand how girls think at all.
That's what he got out of this.
After that, he disappeared from the forum. Kai never revealed his true identity, so no one could track him down. That also meant that no one could verify his story. In 2012, someone translated Kai's thread from Japanese to English and posted it on Tumblr. And that's how we know about this today. Many readers treated it like a joke, but it was most likely the real-time online diary of a creepy stalker.
Right.
The monster with 21 faces.
Huh?
In online Japanese chat rooms, there's one case people still discuss. It was a crime spree that happened in the 1980s. The group behind the crimes had a name straight out of a horror novel, The Monster with 21 Faces. For over a year,
that name is so hard. That name is so, why can't we give hard names to good people? That name is so hard.
They kept Japan on edge. They didn't just commit crimes, they turned it into a sick game. The public first heard about The Monster with 21 Faces in 1984. That March, two masked men kidnapped Katsuhisa Ezaki. He was the president of Ezaki Glico, one of Japan's largest candy companies. The kidnappers broke into his home and took him while his wife watched helplessly. They left behind a ransom note.
A ransom note demanded Ezaki's company Glico turn over 1 billion yen and 100 kilograms of gold in a specified phone booth.
What's 1 billion yen in USD? $6 million. Okay. How much is 100 kilograms of gold USD? Yeah, I don't know why I asked Siri that complicated question.
Largest ransom demand in Japanese history.
Bare minimum
Ezaki's
6 mil.
family contacted the police. Search teams spread out across the area. Meanwhile, the family gathered the ransom money, but the police wanted to catch the kidnappers, so they waited at the drop location ready to arrest anyone who came for the cash. The family placed the bag at the location and left. Officers—
Wait, they about to shoot anyone who goes for the cash, bro? Don't be nosy, cause you just see a bag of cash laying somewhere. Might look left, might look right. Scoop that thing up and I'm leaving that night.
Waited and watched, but no one ever came to pick it up. About 3 days later, after his abduction, Ezaki returned. He claimed he was tied up in a warehouse, but he managed to escape on his own. Unfortunately, Ezaki couldn't identify the kidnappers or provide police with any clues. The case could have ended there. Instead, it escalated. Weeks later, the group set fire to several cars at Glico's headquarters. That same day, the criminals sent letters to 2 major newspapers. The letters did 2 things. First, they mocked the police for not catching them.
Okay, so they just wanted attention. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they did this for attention.
Fools. Are you stupid? With so many of you, what are you doing? If you're real pros, try catching me.
They also dropped—
they were having fun with it. They were having fun with it. Oh, that's crazy.
The car we used is gray, and the food was bought at Taiyei. If you want new info, beg for it in the newspaper.
The letter was signed The Monster with 21 Faces.
He gave himself that name. You know, people who typically give themselves a name is so whack, but he gave himself such a hard name, dog.
Now the entire country knew their name, but the monster was just getting started. In May 1984, the monster sent another letter.
The monster claimed to have laced $21 million worth of Glico products with potassium cyanide.
What?
Some reports said hydrocyanic acid soda.
How would you even do that?
They put poison in candy that was already in stores. The news spread fast.
I think they're trolling. There's no way. I think they're trolling. They did their first big stunt, right? Which was the kidnapping. Then they did the second stunt, and now they can just troll because it doesn't matter. They've already did things bad enough.
Japan panicked. Supermarkets removed all Glico products. Parents threw out candy. Glico lost $130 million from this.
What if they were hired by a competing company? Right? Okay, I don't know. Was the guy who was kidnapped, was that the CEO of Glico? Was that Glico CEO?
Katsuhisa Ezaki. He was the president of Ezaki Glico.
So they have a vendetta against Glico. They got hired out by someone to attack Glico because they kidnapped the head and then they loot. Wow. What did Glico do to them?
In the business, hundreds of workers were laid off. When investigators tested the candy, no poison was found.
No poison. I know there wasn't.
Was just bluffing, but the fear it caused was real. In June 1984, the monster sent another letter. We're satisfied. The president of Glico has already gone around with his head hanging down long enough. We would like to forgive him.
What does
just
that
like that,
mean?
the attacks on Glico stopped.
Oh
No
my
ransom was
gosh.
paid. No arrests were made. Many believed the nightmare was over. They were wrong. A few months later, the monster chose a new target. That October, they began threatening another candy company called Morinaga. A letter was sent to newspapers.
You know what this reminds me of? I don't know how many y'all are gonna pick up on the reference I'm about to make. This reminds me of the Phantom Thieves in Persona 5, where they have to send notes to the people they're about to go and steal their hearts. That's what this feels like. They could have got influence from this. I wouldn't be surprised.
Addressed to the moms of the nation. In it, the monster claimed they placed poisoned Morinaga candy
Yeah,
in
we're not
stores.
believing
This
it.
time, it wasn't a bluff. Police searched supermarkets nationwide. They found over a dozen poisoned candies. Strangely, the monster placed warning labels on them. Danger contains poison. You'll die if you eat this. The monster
Yo, what are they doing? How did they get in the stores and nobody see them? How are
with 21 faces.
I
Morinaga's
guess no
sales
cameras
dropped
does that.
60% overnight. The company
They're
laid off employees.
single-handedly controlling the stocks of this country.
The government had to intervene to prevent the business from collapsing. The monster then threatened other Japanese food companies. One letter read, "We are the culprits involved in the Glico and Morinaga incidents. If you do not want to become another Glico and Morinaga, put out the cash. If you don't
You know what's
respond,
crazy?
we'll
They didn't
put
even get paid the first time around. Like they had the ransom, but they never got paid. They're doing this for the love of the game. I don't think they're ever going to get paid.
in your products. Several companies paid ransom. Meanwhile, police thought they were doing everything
They actually
to
did
find
pay.
the monster. They believed they were closing in. During one ransom pickup, an undercover officer was assigned to deliver the money. He boarded a train. Then he noticed a man watching him. The officer said the man had eyes like those of a fox.
He looked cunning, hunting, and they nicknamed him the Fox-Eyed Man.
But like,
When
was
the
he fall
officer
in
tried to
love?
follow the man disappeared into a crowd. Days later, the police released a sketch of the fox-eyed man. They even identified a suspect.
A man called Miyazaki. Physically,
Miyazaki.
he looked just like the Fox-Eyed Man, and he did also have a bit of a history with Glico.
But after the investigation, he was
it went
cleared.
nowhere.
Over time,
Yeah.
police interviewed roughly 125,000 persons of interest.
Wow.
None of them were linked to the monster. Months passed with no arrests. The public was angry. The media criticized the government. The officer leading the investigation was dismissed.
The police
He
is
considered it
calling-
the biggest failure of his professional
Yo, no, Yamamoto, they're calling the police force
career. So, out of embarrassment, the officer did the unthinkable. News of his passing shocked Japan. 5 days.
Yo, and that just speaks to the work culture that can be had, because you're telling me because he had a failed investigation he committed? I don't even think anyone died, because they said they set fires at cars, but they didn't say there was no casualties. There was no casualties. That's crazy. Yo, the amount of embarrassment, like, wow.
Later, the monster sent
he must
one
have
final
felt
letter.
for him to
They
do
talked
that.
about what happened to the officer.
No Korea Yamamoto died like a man, so we decided to give our condolences. We decided to forget about torturing food-making company.
It sounded like they felt guilty about his passing and decided to stop. The letter ended with, "It's fun to lead a bad man's life." No one ever heard from the monster again. The case remained open for years, but in the year 2000, the statute of limitations expired. That meant even if the culprits were identified, they couldn't be prosecuted.
Yo, that's a crazy grandfather story. I know there's some grandpa telling their story right now about how they did that. Single-handedly controlling the fear of the Japanese and also controlling the stock market of certain food companies. That's wicked.
To this day, no one knows the true identity of the monster with 21 faces. But on the Japanese internet, this group is still a topic of discussion today. Up next is a story that made people afraid of browsing the web. The Red Room Curse. If you explore the darker side of the Japanese internet, one story keeps coming up. It's called the Red Room Curse. Some say it's just a myth. Others believe it's tied to evil spirits. The curse centers around a red pop-up window.
It's all about this pop-up that comes up when you're just browsing the internet, and it looks like a virus. Like it's just
this
like
just
red
reminds
thing
me of like that one TV ad where they're like driving on the hillside, and then there's this random monster lady thing that pops up that's like
pops up.
To some, it isn't just a normal pop-up. According to the legend, if the pop-up appears on anyone's screen, they won't survive the next 24 hours. And there were real-life events that convinced some people the Red Room Curse might be real. The earliest stories about the Red Room Curse date back to the late 1990s. Around that time, someone created a short animated video and uploaded it to a Japanese website. The cartoon followed two students who heard about the Red Room Curse. They were talking at school when one mentioned a rumor about a dangerous pop-up.
This is probably like Bloody Mary.
Screen, your fate was sealed. The other student laughed it off. He didn't believe in internet curses. Later that night, he went home.
Once home, the boy, being skeptical about what his friend had told him, decided to look into it.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. If someone at school told me about some Red Room Curse, I'm like, yeah, that's not real. And I'm immediately forgetting it as soon as I get home. You know why? Because I'm coming after football practice and I've been at school all dang day and I have homework to do. I don't got time to think about no Red Room Curse.
Searched online for proof, but found nothing, so we gave up. Then, while browsing normally, a pop-up appeared.
The legend is about a pop-up box on the internet that reads, "Do you like?" in Japanese, which is also narrated by a girl.
He tried closing it. Each time he did, it came back. Eventually, the question changed to, "Do you like the Red Room?" Then the screen flickered and it went black. And many names started showing up in red. These were the names of everyone who had already seen the pop-up. None of them were alive
That's
anymore.
interesting.
As the boy scanned the list, his heart sank. He saw his friend's name, the same friend who told him about the cursed pop-up. Then at the bottom of the list, his own name appeared. It meant he was next. Suddenly, he realized that someone was standing behind him. The animation never showed what happened after that. It didn't need to. The message was clear. The next day, both of the boys were missing. Reports said they were found lifeless. That was a story in the cartoon. But after watching it, many believers of this story weren't sure if it was just fiction or if the curse was real. No one wanted to investigate. As one person wrote, "I really want to check it out, but I'm scared it'll be real." Then a real event made people even more scared of the curse. In June 2004, a Japanese schoolgirl ended her classmate. As part of the investigation, police searched her computer. They wanted to understand her motive, but they found something unsettling in her browser history.
The #1 bookmark on Natsumi's computer was a flash animation that depicted the Red Room Curse.
The Japanese media reported the discovery. The Red Room legend was no longer just a story. It was now linked to a real-world tragedy. This connection—
And whoa, that's probably like the only tragedy has been connected to.
—stayed in people's minds. Years passed. The original animation that made the curse famous got lost. But the story of the cursed pop-up kept spreading. Some created video games based on it. Others made short films inspired by it.
Have y'all ever heard of it? I've never heard of the Red Room. Have y'all?
Online. Someone says their screen flashed red for a second, or a strange message popped up and vanished before they could screenshot it. The Red Room Curse legend felt relatable. Anyone can get a pop-up while browsing. And the idea that seeing it means you're already doomed is what makes it scary. This next chapter is about a screenshot of a creature that some swear isn't human. The demon with no face.
Right. So first off, we're doing a creature with no faces. There's not many creatures like that in general.
In November 2020, a photo from a
be for real. Come on now. Regardless though, this is a crazy view.
Traffic camera went viral on the Japanese internet. It wasn't a car crash, weather update, or anything you expect to see on a traffic cam. It looked like a picture of a demon. At least that's what most people who saw it thought it was. The camera
just a man
was
with a hoodie
at a place called the Izu Skyline.
That's all that is.
Mountain road in Japan. The cameras were installed for traffic and weather updates, so they captured images of
bro just wanted to look mysterious, like he is not about nothing.
Every hour and posted them on the website. On November 1st,
if you see this, bro, and you bout something, bro, I did not mean that. I'm not. You really bout it. I did not mean that.
2020, a Twitter user was checking out the live feed from those cameras. Then he saw something strange. A figure stood near the side of the road. It was completely black and it wasn't moving. It simply stood there.
You know what's crazy? He's been practicing to get this one shot this whole He's been practicing trying to get this shot for days, maybe even weeks. He's been trying to look like this for a minute.
The shape looked human, but it had no visible features. No matter how much he zoomed in, he could not see a face. It was just a solid silhouette standing upright. The user quickly took a screenshot. He posted the image on Twitter and asked if anyone knew what it was.
It's so bright, and yet the figure is all black. It's creepy. Also appears to be slightly bigger than a normal person.
What if it was just a person who just had like black construction paper on their backside or on their front side just so they could go for this flick?
The post triggered thousands of reactions. Some thought it was just a person
like, that's how
in
easy
black
it
clothes
is.
or spandex, but the figure looked far too smooth. There were no creases or fabric lines. There was something else that made no sense. The figure had no shadow. That was unnatural. Then came the creepiest observation. The photo was taken on November 1st. That was the morning after Halloween. That detail shifted the entire conversation. Some began to think it was a supernatural entity, but others argued it was likely a prank.
Well, assuming the photo wasn't edited in any way, it was
that's what I'm
likely
saying.
just a person trying to get captured by the live cam they knew took a picture at 6 a.m. every morning.
Even with logical explanations, the image continued to disturb people. There was no official statement from road authorities, and no one ever proved what it was.
Well, road authorities probably didn't care because they're like, it's kind of obvious that someone just applied to take a picture here. That's what they're all thinking. They're like, we actually have real life problems to deal with, and this is what y'all are talking about.
Continued operating as usual, and the figure never appeared again. Years later, it remains one of the creepiest images to come out of the Japanese internet. This next case was so unsettling that people made a movie about it. The Train Ride to Nowhere. In January 2004, a Japanese chat room asked users to share any strange things happening around them. Hundreds of users joined the conversation. They told stories about odd events and random coincidences. Then a user named Hasumi began posting. Her story was so unsettling that it made everyone stop and read. And it was unfolding in real time as she typed. Hasumi was typing while she was on a train heading home from work. It was late at night. The train was supposed to stop at her usual station, but it didn't.
It just kept going. 10 minutes passed, 15, 20. But still no sign of slowing down. No familiar station announcements.
Hasumi looked around. All the other passengers were asleep. No one seemed worried. Instead of
okay. So it's just like a creepy boss
panicking alone, she posted on the online chat room asking what to do. People replied instantly. First, they told her to check the conductor, but she couldn't find him. Finally, the train stopped. Hasumi stepped off and posted the name of the station, Kisaragi Station. That wasn't her stop, and she never heard of that station before. Users in the chat room searched online. Kisaragi.
Why didn't she search online what Kisaragi station was? Why is she asking? Wait, why is she asking other people before she just look it up herself?
Station didn't exist on any map. No one in the group recognized the name either. Hasumi was stranded at a place that didn't seem to exist. All she wanted was to get home. Some users told her to stay on the train, but Hasumi already stepped off, and the train left before she could get back on. Now she was alone.
The station was completely deserted. Not a single person anywhere. The ticket office was dark.
If you have a phone, can't you call somebody? You doing all this posting online, can't you call somebody? You clearly have service if you're talking on forums, just call somebody.
Hasumi tried to find a taxi, but there was none. People in the chat room told her to walk along the tracks until she reached the previous stop. So she started walking. Then she heard a voice behind her. Someone screamed, "Hey, don't walk on the tracks, that's dangerous." When Hasumi turned around, she saw a man with one leg.
What is going on here?
He disappeared. Hasumi kept updating the chat room. She was terrified, but she forced herself to keep
doing anything but calling the police.
She saw a tunnel ahead and went through it. When she came out on the other side, she saw a man sitting in a car. He offered to drive her to a nearby hotel. She told the chat room and asked what to do. Users warned her not to get in. They said it was suspicious for someone to be there so late at night. But Hasumi said she was exhausted, so she got into the car. At first,
what'd you ask them for then?
Friendly. Then she realized he was driving in the wrong direction.
The driver wasn't heading toward any hotel. Instead, he turned into a narrow mountain road, driving deeper into the wilderness.
Hasumi
just sat
what
there?
was happening, but the driver ignored her. He was
I guess if they driving too fast and there's no way for her to get out anyways.
That's when Hasumi posted her final message. "My battery's almost out. Things are getting strange, so I think I'm going to make a run for it." After that, there were no more updates. Hasumi never posted again. Hundreds of users stayed online waiting for Hasumi's return. She never did. People formed theories about what happened to her at Kisaragi.
I just think it's fake. I don't think that's real. That don't even make sense. You're telling me she asking a random chat room for help before calling anybody. Like, let's be for real. That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Station.
Some said she must have slipped through a doorway into another dimension.
Who's saying that?
Others had darker explanations.
Maybe she died in an accident while dozing off, and what she experienced was her final journey to the afterlife.
Some believe the
Right.
The entire story was a hoax. People continued searching for any trace of Kisaragi Station, but they found nothing. 7 years later, someone claiming
nonsense.
to be Hasumi posted an update saying she survived. Most people didn't believe it. Over time, Hasumi's posts spread across the internet, and the mystery of Kisaragi Station became one of Japan's most famous internet horror stories. In 2022, a movie was made about it. To this day, no one knows how true her posts were.
That's crazy
All
how that
people saw
story
was someone scared asking for help. Then
that's crazy how that's made into a movie.
She disappeared.
Like, I don't even think it's crazy enough to be a movie.
Anything to get attention, including risking other people's lives. The case of the fake survivor.
What does that
When
mean?
we talk about creepy content, it isn't always ghosts or curses. Sometimes it's real people doing strange
I thought that was
things.
nut
This is
floating in
one
the
of those
sky.
cases. It involves a man who pretended to be buried alive. It all started with a real tragedy. On January 1st, 2024, Japan was struck by a powerful earthquake.
Ooh, yep, I remember that.
7.6 magnitude earthquake
I remember that,
struck
yeah.
central Japan, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake.
Buildings collapsed and fires spread. But the most urgent crisis was the people trapped under the rubble. They needed to be rescued before time ran out. That same day, 25-year-old Ryodai Kanemaru was at home. He also lived in Japan, but he was miles away from the disaster.
So he was trying to.
He was completely
bro,
safe.
was bro trying to just get like his 15 minutes of fame from faking his death?
The earthquake spread, Kanemaru
Come on,
opened
man.
Japanese Twitter. He wanted to see how people were reacting. There were several thousand posts requesting rescue at the time. The trapped victims became the focus of national attention. Kanemaru wanted that attention too, so he decided to lie. That night,
Like,
he posted,
why do you want the attention and the attention be you lying about being trapped somewhere going to die? Like, why?
Family is trapped in our collapsed house. To make the lie believable, he listed a real address in Wajima, one of the hardest hit areas. His message got a lot of attention. People replied and told him to stay strong. Others said they would alert authorities. He probably loved the attention because he decided to tell another lie. He posted another desperate message asking for help. This time he used a different address. Once
What?
again,
He's
people
just
online reacted with concern.
He's just doing
Kanemaru
things.
repeated the
Yo,
lie
this was before. Was this before getting paid off of Twitter? Just for the love of the game.
again and again. By the end of the day, he made about a dozen fake rescue posts. The next day, 10 officers went to the site posted by Kanemaru. They were there to rescue him, but they found no collapsed houses. All residents in the neighborhood were confirmed to be safe. The rescue team searched the area for about 20 minutes trying to find the person who asked for help. Eventually, they realized the rescue request was fake. But Kanemaru wasn't the only one doing this. Many others also posted fake rescue requests. A researcher later reviewed the rescue tweets.
The Institute said that there were over 1,000 tweets asking for help, and 104 were fake. Some of the posts included the name of non-existent places.
The situation became so serious that Japan's prime minister addressed it in a press conference. He called the posts malicious false information. It was a big issue because the fake posts sent them rushing to scenes where there was no one who needed help. Meanwhile, there were hundreds of real victims waiting to be saved. It was despicable. Police decided to track down those behind the fake posts and hold them accountable. Authorities analyzed Twitter accounts. They were able to trace the posts back to their sources. The investigation took time, but it produced results. In July
he did not see this
2024,
one
the
coming,
police
bruh.
arrested Kanemaru. The headline read, "Man arrested for making false rescue request on social media." He was charged with obstructing rescue work. When questioned, Kanemaru told police exactly why he did it. He said, "I wanted to take advantage of the earthquake to draw attention to my posts and get a lot of people to respond."
I feel bad for these people because clearly they just don't get enough attention day to day. And that's why they have to do this. Just anything for that dopamine hit, anything for communicating with
In
people.
simple terms, he wanted likes and shares on social media. And he didn't care if real victims were hurting while he did it. The Japanese internet.
I don't feel bad that they got in trouble. I just feel bad that about how they think and how they feel like they have to carry themselves for attention. That's what I feel bad for. Like, it sucks that you're distracting the police because you want attention, but it sucks that you feel like you need to distract the police for attention too at the same time. Two things can be true.
It is full of stories that were never solved, never explained. Some are real and others legends. But maybe the creepiest stories are the ones somewhere
never told,
where your imagination fills in the rest. Visual venture.
I'm about to visually venture into my imagination, and oh, it's getting filled. Oh, it's getting filled a lot. Thank you, visual. Oh, my imagination, it won't stop filling. Great video, bro. Probability comparison. How weird are you? Talk to me. We're gonna see how weird you are. Cause I know it's not talking about me. That's how I know for a fact. Talk to yourself, we all talk to ourselves. Double dipping, we all double dip. Like, what do you mean 1 and 2.5? We all do this. It's not even worth like mentioning. Talking in your sleep, bro, we all talk to in our sleeps. We talk to each other in our sleeps. Tell white lies, we all lie for fun. Like, give me some, pick your teeth. Some people skip dental floss and head straight to bobby pins, straws, and credit. Wait, 1 in 5 people pick their teeth with straws or credit cards? Why use a bobby pin when you have toothpicks? We have a whole contraption for that. Relive cringy moments. Do we not all do this? Pretend you're in a music video. Now listen, if you don't do this, I do actually think something's wrong with you. Like, if you don't pretend like you're in a music video, if you don't pretend like you're on stage as an artist, I do think like something's that. Let's say you're not into music. If you don't pretend like you are a outstanding philosopher presenting philosophy that's never been heard of in its time, you're an anomaly. Smell dirty. 1 in 7? Some people feel aroused by smell. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, wait. Do you mean smelling dirty underwear that you know is dirty? Or do you mean like you're smelling the underwear to check if it's dirty? Because smelling underwear knowing it's dirty is a completely, but why would you need to check if your underwear is dirty? Why would you need to check that? If you think your underwear is dirty, then just assume it's dirty and get a new pair. Why are we smelling underwear? Do you smell underwear? You know what? Let's keep it pushing. Fantasize about who? Fantasize about who? How are we 1 in 7 and we're already in extremely abnormal territory? Walk naked around the house. How is the only thing stopping people from walking naked around the house is other people being in the house, living with like family or something. If most people didn't live with family, that would be like 1 in like 3. I guarantee it. Walking around the house naked is lit. Take out earwax with fingers. Sorry, more people think about feet than cleaning their ears with their fingers? I know like some people think Q-tips, but like you don't. Right. No, okay, right. Have conversation with pets. I mean, a lot of people may not have pets, so take phone calls in the toilet. Huh? I mean, if you have to, I guess. I've been caught like on the way to the bathroom having to answer the phone. Yeah, I mean, that's not crazy. I've done that before. Post a photo for your crush to see. You're telling me that, you know what, some people don't like posting. Okay, never mind. Shave your toes. What are we talking about, bro? And that's not like shaving cream. That is poo. What are you doing? Never shaved my feet before. Pretend to be interviewing. Yeah. Fake to yawn to smell your breath. What? Just because if you're smelling your breath anyways, people are gonna tell you're trying to smell your breath. So why are you faking a yawn? Right. Measure time in music. I think some people used to do that on flights. Stare at other people in the gym. I mean, it's hard not to. Have questionable movie taste. Like, that's so vague. What does that mean? Dream of teeth falling off? I've dreamed about like crunching my teeth so hard that they just end up breaking in my mouth. I've had a lot of those dreams. And it was like a week where every other night I was dreaming like just crunching my teeth and that my teeth were just falling out. Yeah, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean I'm that weird. Use your partner toothbrush? No, that's nasty. Sleep with stuffed animals. Sorry. More people think, I guess when you're grown, you don't sleep with stuffed animals, but it's the fact that more people sniff underwear than sleep with more stuffed animals. It's the fact that I'm thinking of more people thinking about feet. Right, but you know, people who are grown don't sleep with stuffed animals. I get it. Shut all the doors before sleeping. Who's sleeping with their door open? Never watch series until the end. I'm not gonna lie, that post-series depression, bro, it be hitting me so hard. I be doing this sometimes. I be doing it sometimes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Reuse the same. By yourself. The food is almost ready. Just hang it. What do you mean, like what? Dip chips in ice cream? Oh, that's big back. Blow dry intimate part. So we just blow drying dingling for what? Oh, let me make sure my pubic hair is fully dry before I move on to my next step. Feel bad for inanimate objects. Putting makeup on top of old makeup. Having imaginary friends. Even healthy adults can have imaginary friends. Even healthy adults can have imaginary. Okay. You know, I've actually never heard of a case with a real life adult with an imaginary friend. I genuinely have never heard of the case, like not in real life, but okay. 1 in 40, that's cap, bro. I would have heard at least one. 1 in 40 is not rare enough for me to not know. I would have known at least one. Eat food in order. Eat food from least to most liked. So you, it really just depends on what I'm eating. I know some people eat main meal inside. I know some people who, weird enough, I think if you finish your side before your main meal, you're weird. Like if you finish your fries before eating like your nuggets or burger or something, you're weird. Like you're abnormal. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And if you're like, oh, well, my friends do this and my dad does this, that means all of y'all are a problem. That doesn't mean y'all are right. That means all of y'all are a problem, okay? Remember that. Not having smelly armpits. 1 in 50. I guess I'm weird for that one because I never smelled. Count steps while walking. I mean, yeah, but sometimes I forget. Skin picking. Skin picking. Oh, okay. Air dry after shower. Nah, that takes too long. Obsession with body odor. These people are constantly afraid of emitting bad smells that offend either. Right, that's me. Being called or told I stink it's up there with a big fear of mine. I don't want my first impression with somebody to be that I stink, because if that's your first impression, they're gonna think that forever. Even if you don't stink, they're gonna assume that you stink, and if they smell something bad, they're just gonna assume it's you. No, bro. That should be higher. The fact that more people aren't thinking about how badly they smell is a problem, bro. You stink. You should be concerned about it. Some people are like, well, it's not like I'm ever gonna see them again, so why should I care about my body odor? You're disgusting. That's why you should care. You should not want to be disgusting. Take socks off of flights. What do you mean? Why would you take your socks off on flights? Perform cloverleaf tongue. Oh, okay, I can hit that. No, I can't. I forgot how to. Am I hitting it? Did I hit that? Is that cloverleaf or am I tweaking? Nah, I'm really different, bro. I'm really different. Escape planning, natural disaster. If you don't go in somewhere and have an escape plan off rip, bro, you're not living correctly. Like, what do you mean only 1 in 135, bro? It should be 1 in 1. Everyone besides babies, I guess, right? With both hands. You're telling me these ambidextrous people, and nah, this shouldn't be that close. Extreme couponing. There's no way it's 1 in 200. Bite toenails? Keep volume at an even number? What? Why? Practice incest. Sorry. 1 in 930? Excuse me, so you're telling me if I go to college, like that's like a, like I'm passing by like dozens every single day? That's what you're saying? Like if I walk on a college campus, it's just like dozens and dozens? More people practice incest than chew ice cubes? That's gotta be cap. I don't chew ice cubes. I think if you chew ice cubes, you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? But I know a lot of ice cube chewers. There's no way there's that many incest practicers, dog. There's no way. Sick bat words on the toilet. Now you're trolling. Nobody does that. I'm being trolled. No one does that. Practice witchcraft, okay? I met a witchcraft practicer. Drink blood, 1 in 50. Right, how do we go from 1 and 2 to 1 and 50 so fast? No one's sitting backwards on the toilet, bro. Imagine resting on the top of the lid. Yo, imagine they have like googly eyes on the toilet, so they look back at the toilet and like talk to it. So as they're pooing, they're like, oh yeah, I'm about to drop a big deuce. How do you feel about that one? And then they wiggle the toilet head to move the googly eyes, and they're like, oh, so you really do want that big deuce. And then like while he's moving up and down, he's making the toilet talk as well. I'm just presenting ideas, things that we've all thought about, nothing out of the ordinary, things that we've all had thoughts about. Yeah, like you, me. How rare are you? Are right-handed, 91%. Okay, easy. Dark hair, easy. Brown eyes. Okay, I'm not looking very rare right now. Can speak language more than one. Okay, I'm cooked. Are under 18, right. So I'm just, they just booked me out of here. Or introverted, I mean, I stay at my desk, so you know, that's me. Double jointed, I mean, I have a lot of joints, like I maybe some double up. Have no wisdom teeth. Okay, that's me, because you know, they got taken out. I don't know if that counts. Are over 6 feet tall. That's me too. Yeah. That's me. Yeah. Can ride it. You're telling me only 15% of the people can ride a bike? It must be because they don't have bikes. That gotta be it. Or bisexual, right? Okay, so we're not on here no more. Have brown hair. We're still not on here no more. Have a monobrow. You mean a unibrow? What's the difference between a mono and a uno? Have okay, we popping back up. We popping back. Have eczema. Okay, we making a return. Are left-handed. Are colorblind. No, I see color. I see all colors around here. Have blue eyes. On weekdays, I have blue eyes. Have a degree. I have a degree in YouTube. Have diabetes? No. Are you a vegetarian? I've never eaten meat a day in my life. Or deaf? I can hear. 75% of the UK care homes residents suffer from hearing loss. That's a random stat. Vegetarianism is linked to reduced risk of many disease. Diabetes cases have raised over 400% since 1980. Hold up, these are some interesting stats. Statistically, more women go to college to get a degree than men. That is true. There are 3 different types of color blindness. Oh, each are very different. Left-handed people are generally more attractive and talented. Who's spreading this BS propaganda? Okay, right. Okay, sure. Right. I'm left-handed today then. Like, what are you talking about? Eczema is most prominent in Chinese adults. Why? Curly hair people will notice their curls tighten before it's about to rain. Yeah, we do. I noticed that. Yeah, I be noticing that like so quickly, right? Like I be, Like when I have finger coils, I can really feel the coils like coiling up for real. Have extra pair of ribs. Like how do you mean the extra? Like you have a 24 pack? You have a 24 pack of ribs? Are homosexual, okay? Alfred Kinsey estimated that 37% of men had one homosexual experience. What does that mean? What is considered a homosexual experience? Is getting your butt slapped a homosexual experience? Because I don't think it is, because you can get your butt slapped playing a sport. Good job. You made a game-saving layup. Game winning. Oh, great touchdown. I just want to see it clap. Have blonde hair. Blondes have the most hairs on their head, averaging around 150K. Who counted? Are blind. Oh, interesting. Blind people who lose their sight before 5 years old usually don't have visual dreams. Nice. I mean, that's not nice. So they have like sound dreams. Are vegan, 3%. Were born of a twin. I can never have another one of me, so I can never be a twin. Green eyes. I have green eyes on weekends. Y'all see today is a weekend. I have green eyes. Have a third nipple. No, I don't have a third nipple. That was a bad face to give, because there's people with third nipple. That's my fault. I shouldn't have got that face. That's on me. Have ginger hair. I mean, what if I diet? Or ambidextrous. Am I tweaking? Did you not already say this? I could have sworn they said something about writing with both hands. I guess I misunderstood. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, I guess I mistook it for something else. Could have sworn they had something with writing with both hands. A recent study that suggested a link with reading and speaking disabilities with being ambidextrous. Okay. Have vitiligo. Michael Jackson had this condition. Or psychopath. Psychopaths only feel happiness from their own needs and desires. Are you a psychopath? Born on a leap day. I mean, called leapy. We're born on a leap day, and are a millionaire. Oh, that's all of us. Every single one of us. The average global age of a millionaire is 61. If you take the average age of a millionaire in my chat, though, it's like 15. We all getting it young. Have red eyes. Oh, is that what they mean by seeing red? Mostly affecting albinos. Interesting. How many people are albino? Genius IQ 0.25%. Oh, I'm part of 0.25. Okay. Have an extra finger. No, I have extra what is that? Have what feet? Webbed feet? Oh. This is a condition in which you have two different eyes colors. That's kind of hard. Are intersex, that's having both parts, or a dwarf. Wow, there's that. I thought there would definitely be more dwarves. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I just be having a For You page full of dwarves, because I thought it's more common than just 4 thousandths. Yeah, 4 thousandths of a percent. Are giants. Oh, they must be over 7 feet. Look at this, bro. Over 7 feet tall, and how many 7-footers are in the NBA? Golly, man. Or a billionaire. We're not there yet, but if we all combine funds, we can get there. Struck by lightning. I've won the lottery. Nah, but if I did win the lottery, I'm paying everyone in chat like they're all getting. Nah, I'm not giving y'all nothing. Are unable to feel pain. That sounds horrible. Have elf ears? Never seen elf ears in my life. Never seen elf ears in my life. I'm calling cap on that one. Ain't never seen it. How rare is your body? Attached earlobe. Huh? Is your earlobe, like, is that, what is an unattached earlobe? Introverted. Okay, yeah, we've seen introverted. Dimples, 1 in 3. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Hitchhiker thumb, also known as extended super bendy. What does that mean? Extra taste buds. How do you determine if someone has that? Widow's peak, that's me. Yeah, I think I got something like that. Short-sighted. I can tell you I don't have a long sight. Tooth gap, 1 in 5. That's a lot more than I thought. Well, I guess braces. Obesity. Among developed countries, USA is the most obese. Only 36%? Oh, those are rookie numbers. Okay, we're not that bad. That's not crazy. Yeah, there is no way it's only 36%. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's no way it's only 36%. Claustrophobia. Yep. I'm one of those. I'm a foreign toe. When the second toe is longer than the first toe. Huh? Hold up, I might be a Mortiner. It's really close. I might be a Mortiner, bro. I might be a Morton. I can't tell. Left-handed, okay. Hey, bro, no one's really left-handed. Flat feet. Some people, I don't know what non-flat feet look like. I'm gonna give it a buck. 6 feet tall. Yep, we're all 6 feet tall. A study says that every inch of height increases annual salary by 789. Huh? So Yo-Yo's rich. Yo-Yo's like 6'8", bro. What? That's not even fair. Some people are born with flat feet, but it becomes common after the age of 40. What? I don't. Yo, blue eyes. Yeah, okay, we're not really worried about blue eyes. Tie tongue. What does that mean? Restricting the motion of the tongue. Oh, I have a tongue tie. Elf ear. Someone said, I could have sworn we were just told this is not 1 in 20. What type of cap is this? They lying like hell. This is not no 1 in 20, bro. What they lying for? Nobody here has ever seen an elf-eared person, dog. Like, what? They got fake money's Audi belly button. I remember when I saw my friend with the Audi belly button. I thought he was born wrong. Freckles. Okay, depression 1 in 26. Yeah, that's cap. It's definitely higher. ADHD 1 in 36. Okay. Thigh gap. The thigh gap desired trait comes down to genes and bone structures, not health. We do not care if you have a gap between your thigh, bro. Green eyes. All these numbers are different from each other. OCD 1 in 60. Okay. Facial blindness. What does that mean? Prosopagnosia is when you are unable to recognize people's faces. What does that even mean? You can't recognize people. What? 1 in 80 people have anorexia. In America, not 1 in 80 people don't have anorexia. Maybe if we go worldwide, okay. But in America, no. We're not 1 of 80. I will say that. Autism 1 in 90. 1 in 90? Well, I guess it is a wide spectrum. 1 in 100 people have 7 inches or more. Remember, it's what you do with it that counts. More cock watching. Guy's a dingle professor. Vitiligo. They just said vitiligo was rarer in the other thing, right? Or am I getting my numbers mixed up? Bipolar disorder, 1 in 93. 1 in 200 women have double D breasts. It's the ideal breast size according to 7.1% of men and 3.9% of women. Okay, I was about to say, like, a bunch of women is not about to say, oh, I want humongous breasts so I can have back pain my whole life. Like, what are we doing? Cleft chin. Adele and Henry both have this, where the jaw is not fully fused. I don't think I know what that looks like. Schizophrenia, 1 in 300 people have that. Alopecia, 1 in 500. That's what Jada got, right? Okay. We did go over this on the other one. Sunken chest. Pectus and excapitatum? Dissocial personality disorder. Abnormally small head. Abnormally small head disorder can be caused by alcohol use / infection during pregnancy. And pregnancy be giving you all types of BS, dog. Pitch perfect singing voice. Okay. I'm 1 in 10K. This is crazy. Imagine having your heart on the opposite side of your chest. You have dislocated heartophobia? Your heart's on the other side? Albino, okay, about 1 in 17K. Dwarfism, 1 in 20K. Being both parts. Conjoined, ooh. And golden blood. Yep, we've yet to see someone who actually with golden blood, but if they do have golden blood, I bet you like hardly ever happens, and it's like a limited supply of golden blood, so they're not really golden for real. It's like temporary golden blood. Regardless, it's lovely to see how rare I am. I clearly am a rare species. The only thing I really have that isn't rare is I don't have golden blood yet, but I am working on the method, trust. The greatest YouTube thumbnails of all time. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Pantsing in public. This thumbnail is so wild because, like, why is everything in the background blue? Why is Huggies right here? Are there 4 different emojis? The video idea itself, like, it's definitely viewable. It would get views, but I'm not clicking on this, right? Upping pole in the referee is hilarious. All of Mr. Breast video, I hunted 100 people. And expose on the newest GD Predator. What does GD mean? Geometry Dash, what? What does that mean? Huh? Ranking Geometry Dash pedos on a tier list. What? And why is your profile picture Rim? Ranking COD Zombies community pet. What are these tier? Why is? And y'all see this music report? Is this a song? This promo code gives free Robux. James on the drive. 10 craziest saves in football history. Why is LeBron there? And it got 11 mil. That is hilarious. 10 things you didn't know about LeBron. That's a fire thumbnail.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Low tier God brags about new home like a Twitch ban won't send him back to low income housing. An hour and 54 minutes. Whoa. What? Yo.
What's wrong with society?
Low tier God talks about why he doesn't want to get married like he has a choice. Illegal Fortnite Star Wars TikTok. Too many buzzwords, bro. Yes, General, throw it back. Math teacher responds to hate comments? What is happening here? Bro, I guarantee you that's not even a comment on this video, dog. That's not even a comment. No one in his comments said that. Even close to that, Can't Goon. What Prismo teaches us about grief. Can't Goon is hilarious. If one film, no one would know. Why is he? Oh. Snow Buddy Wine Control. White girls control underground music. I sniffed Mr. What is happening here? Why? Whose idea was this? Why is his tongue out like that? Like there's no need for a thumbnail like this in any reason in life.
Ah yes, the YouTube thumbnail. A simple 1280 by 720 pixel image that represents the contents of your video. Often overlooked, but strangely necessary.
It's not overlooked.
Especially in the YouTube we're living in today. No more are the days of auto-generated thumbnails or low-quality faces I can count the pixels of. No, because now YouTube wants us to have bold fonts, exaggerated faces, and just diabolical symbolism.
I spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country
just to catch people's attention. And with over 3 million videos uploaded every day, there's bound to be a few that don't just show the video, but they are the video.
Yo, this thumbnail is golden.
Back in June 2025, for YouTube's 20th anniversary, their Twitter account posted a tweet asking people to link their favorite YouTube videos. And spoiler alert, most of the videos posted weren't linked for being revolutionary or awe-inspiring, but instead for just being absolutely
killing my wife's dog prank.
Insane. And a large chunk of their insanity lies in that goddamn thumbnail.
Removing butt hairs. Oh my goodness.
I swear to God, man, these images gotta be considered an art form because
best underwear to wear in G-Main's exam. What's G-Mains?
What kind of imagination do you gotta have to make a video about checkmating with 2 bishops and then the thumbnail is this?
What's going on?
And as a YouTuber with hundreds of videos and thumbnails made, I've definitely learned a thing or two about what makes a great thumbnail. I think. Okay, so there's a lot of ways you can make a thumbnail for your video. Like getting straight onto Photoshop with no knowledge, hiring others to make them for you, or just using AI. Who the hell? But overall, turning a thumbnail from ordinary to an art form goes down to 5 key elements. Starting with its color scheme. Because you want the colors to be eye-catching, but also matching with the emotion you're going for. Want to show some simplicity? Add a white background with a few images. Want to make something spooky? Add a dark background or a vignette. Want to showcase your awesome art? Go ahead and study color theory for
Blood Pop Meme Ash. What's Blood Pop? Have y'all seen this video?
Your pretty picture. But in most people's cases, color goes down to just ditching the entire theory and turning the saturation up to 300. God damn it, kids channels!
What is this? Psychics? Okay.
Yeah, unless you're an artist, God himself, or we outside.
We ask homeless people freaky questions. Why? Why is there so much blue? What is going on?
For some reason, YouTube thumbnail color theory is basically turning that baby up and adding a lot of red. Red arrows, red circles, red text,
love red
scary text, red text background, red video background, red t-shirts, red blood, red
that's supposed to be
furries. What the fuck? If you're not feeling it, green can work too.
Minecraft, but I dislike black people. What is happening?
Next up is the inclusion of faces, and oh boy, they can get unhinged.
How I mastered gooning. Is this top 10 thumbnail of all time? I can't name 10 better.
Real quickly. Now obviously, I'm referring to influencers using their faces to attract viewers with their own aura. But having faces can also refer to celebrities, athletes, cartoons, Soy Jack cartoons, Jeffrey Epstein. And a lot of the time, random people's faces are the main reason for an S-tier thumbnail. And by S-tier
government took my
thumbnail, I mean Dan Henschel. If you haven't heard of him before, he's the guy who made this video.
Whoa, hey.
I don't know that video. Why'd you say this like we all know this video? Do y'all know this video? I saw my grandma pleasing herself. Hello? That's not on my radar.
I genuinely wouldn't click this video if it weren't for the dreaded, traumatized look right there. And a lot of this guy's other videos are usually mundane in their titles, but it's a dude's face in the thumbnail that really gets me. If you need another example of faces, look no further than Jimmy Beast himself, since there is no other face as iconic and as memorable than this beautiful,
look at Mr. Breast,
delicious, heavily photoshopped, unintentionally horrifying. What is that? And this isn't his first rodeo with weird faces too, because do y'all remember when he healed 1,000 blind people with this?
Top 5 thumbnails of all time? Like, is this not peak?
Thing.
No. This thumbnail is definitely just outrageous.
Number 3 is text. Possibly the most common yet misused element on YouTube.
It can be
it is
definitely
essential
misused.
for displaying information.
Okay, what do y'all think? Is this We Outside again? What is, there's a fist emoji baby. They're punching strangers' babies. No, they're pretending to punch a baby and it's gonna be a doll in there. Is that what's happening here? Why are there so many emojis?
Without having the audience guess what the hell is happening. It's pretty much a 50-50 whether the text actually enhances a thumbnail or just completely ruins it.
Why? Gay, fat, dumb.
Like, here's a music reaction video by Rob TV, where his face isn't very clear on his actual thoughts of the song. But don't worry guys, the text at the bottom reads...
What is this text about to be, bro? Something about gooning?
Hold up.
His writing is this fire?
His writing is this fire? Creating one of the greatest works of art known to man.
Hold up. Wait, what? Wait, what? I've never seen this.
On the other hand, here's a Doug video thumbnail where it looks like he's drinking some milk. Oh, my mistake, guys. He's actually drinking breast milk.
I wouldn't know unless breast milk was there though, right? So this is a good use of text. Would y'all not agree? You wouldn't know it's breast milk unless he told you. Would y'all give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Like, let's keep it a buck here.
Like, what the f? Or what about this FNAF thumbnail? Looks like a standard gameplay video or video essay, except for the fact that it says my butt itches.
Ah, yes. The iconic butt itches. Yes.
And did he really have to underline and highlight the word itches? And not gonna lie, there are so many thumbnails out there that are terrible just because of the text they include.
Cannibal incest.
The most controversial FNAF series, he ate them. 20 fun facts about Ronaldo.
Why is Ronaldo looking at me like that? F what the text is about to say. Why is his tongue out gripping dingling?
13 inches.
Excuse me?
13.
Hello? What are we talking about here? Hello?
Inches. I hate modern Halo. Kill yourself! This promo code gives free Robux?
Be so for real, bro. Save me, daddy. When rich kids were never told no as a kid. That doesn't ruin the video, though. These are good examples of using the whatchamacallit.
Of text, just
confessions. I have 2 terabytes of... Okay, no, this is not like the last 2 thumbnails. This is nothing like the last 2. No, I'm not letting you slide that past there. Save me, daddy. That rich kids, when they're never told no, they're begging for their dad to save them because they were never told no. Makes sense. Weed. We have to talk about weed. I mean, it doesn't really add much, but it kind of grabs your attention to read the title, so that's fine.
Examples of text, just...
No! Griffith! It's the profile picture! He's holding a body pillow saying, send me the link. This is outrageous.
Ruining people's videos. And I don't even...
Losers, creeps, the Minecraft degenerates. How does that not... But that adds to the...
know if I'm for or against it.
I am very white. I became a Roblox... Okay, that's useless text, bro.
All I know is that M Enterprises did not bust to the new Superman movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Now that we have the stuff needed to create thumbnails for a lazy drama channel, we gotta actually add a story to that thumbnail. Or in layman's terms, how will the audience understand the clusterfuck we just put on our canvas?
Yeah, indestructible. What does this thumbnail mean? It means that this is indestructible and the legs are open, gives you the symbolism of one guy, one jar. You know what I'm saying? And this is indestructible because this can go in your butt. And that's the point. It's saying that this you could use this as a butt plug if you want. 10 out of 10 thumbnail. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 thumbnail. 10 out of 10.
Canvas. And this is where I'll introduce element 4.
What are these random capybaras in the background?
Assets. These are all the props and images used to create direction in our thumbnails. And yup, this includes the classic red arrow, arrows, red circle on top of a banana.
Dog, be for real. Come on, dog.
And a rocket launcher.
ASMR insane. This is heat though. Is this not a fire thumbnail? Or are you not clicking on that?
Because why not? Here's an example of using assets. How can I make the audience watch a video of flipping food like water bottles? Well... I mean, they could have added a red circle, but still an absolute classic.
What?
Thank you, Nikocado Avocado.
You didn't really think we nailed the banana one, did you?
I mean, we may have done it for the thumbnail, but did you really believe it?
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's kind of the double-edged sword of assets. They can help guide people on what the thumbnail's going for.
Minecraft hardcore, but I have carbon monoxide. What are these video ideas, dog? This is hilarious though, but like, how do you?
But they can be easily used for clickbait.
Dog, is pretty much showing like there's no way that's not age restricted.
I mean, every other element can be used for clickbait, so who cares? And speaking of clickbait, there are two specific assets that I'd like to give a special mention of.
LeBron and what?
Goofy as speech.
I'm bricked. These new Playboy Cardi leaks got me bricked. You didn't have to tell us you were bricked 2 times over.
And athletes in interesting situations.
This is probably some of my favorite clickbait. I'm not gonna lie. This clickbait is some of my favorite because I know LeBron is not on the soccer field, but sometimes clickbait just needs to be there to make you laugh, and that giggle makes you click on the video. That's sometimes what it should be used for. Seeing a thumbnail and it just makes you giggle a little bit like, bro, what are they? Like, what were they thinking when they made this? So you click on the video.
Now that we have our complete thumbnail, it's time to start developing our own style so we can keep copy pasting that shit for literal eternity. Now, you don't have to develop a definitive style, but it is definitely encouraged so that people know that you're responsible for traumatizing a generation, man.
You're responsible for traumatizing a generation, Salah! Yeah, Salah! I seen that clip where old bro, I don't know how old he was. He came up to you, had his shirt lifted like this, and said, "Stop yapping, gang. Show me your
my dog, bro.
Before I crash out."
I'm trying to pop out the clap. I'm trying to creep through the bush.
Yeah, Salah! Look at what you did!
God damn it, tomorrow's teaching. I gotta call you out for this madness. Your Riz turns me on. I swear he's gay. As long as it fits, oh hell nah. But more tame styles I've seen are from Scotty Kilmer, Reaction Time, and Sniper Wolf. No, God, not her again. But while you can copy these people's styles of just copy pasting your face over and over, having your own style could just mean having your own font, own color scheme, and putting vignettes in every video for no reason. Sounds familiar. Oh, and I gotta mention the Reddit gold potential of Joe Jenkins thumbnails for playing piano in public. I played funk songs on piano in public, part 2.
Funk is amazing. What is funk? Because it just sounds like a meme word to me. Like, it doesn't sound like a real word to me.
Approval. Funk is amazing.
You know what? We're just gonna look up funk music, and I'm assuming it's gonna be a hit. Funk music mix. Top 20 funk songs. That's funk? Okay, yeah, we're just not going to listen to that. I heard enough.
I played funk songs on piano and Google. Funk is amazing.
Oh, I'm trying to read the comments. The thumbnail is frying me. Bottom 3 top thumbnails of all time.
I played funk songs on piano in public, part 4. Hands me $10 with the fucking face again. I played rat dance meme on piano in
What's rat dance?
public. Is that rat dance? I played skibbity toilet on piano in public. That was amazing.
Bro, Jenkins, what are you doing, bro?
Something about putting funk is amazing next to a zoomed in image of an old lady is just really funny to me, and I don't know why. But alright. Now that we have the 5 elements settled, there's a few extra stuff outside the 5 that also make a difference in some scenarios, like YouTube's auto-generated thumbnails and the recent A/B testing feature. But the most crucial part of making a thumbnail work is also its title. Yeah, that thumbnail of this woman crying might make me curious, but I'ma be honest, the only reason I clicked on it and even put it in this video was because the title was Mom Found the Yowie. I mean, who wouldn't? Here's a normal video to watch. Except I'm completely lying since it's titled Ultimate Pickup Line to Use on Black Trans Woman to Get What?
Oh.
Like, bro,
Okay.
I could make a whole compilation of
Wait, no. What are these titles? Okay, we seen that one. How much milk can Nicole Waterson? I gotta see they're talking about Nicole Waterson. I swear I better not see the Amazing World Gumball on the thumbnail. It's not Nicole Waterson, it's a furry game? It's not Nicole Waterson, I don't care at all. And I beat Minecraft while beating myself. I got a rap feature from Grind ranking. Okay.
Insane titles alone.
I put Roxanne Wolf on a freaky blind date. Gone wrong.
But as of now, I gotta give my favorite title of all time to literally every title made by Low Tier Balrog. Cause this guy taught me just how different Low Tier God haters are.
Black people are last fucking place.
Low Tier God brags about new home like a Twitch ban won't send him back to low income housing. Low Tier God doesn't like kissing women because men's lips are more delicious. Low Tier God talks about why he doesn't want to get married like he has a choice. Low Tier God gives dating advice that has helped him be single and lonely with no family at 40.
Gosh!
Holy shit. But unfortunately, I'm devastated to say that Low
The
Tier
account got
Balrog
banned.
was terminated from YouTube. And
Makes
we'll
sense.
never see any more of his crazy titles.
He's coming back, bro. I think
But
he's
now,
gonna make a comeback.
with all of this thumbnail wisdom in mind,
Wait. What is this thumbnail? Black? He's watching the Boondocks, and it's just black?
This thumbnail wisdom
I show finance. ASMR speed.
in
What?
mind.
Gave us herpes.
We gotta acknowledge
What am I looking at?
the best of
What am
the
I looking at?
best.
No.
And
What
I
am I
think
looking at?
out of all of these thumbnails I've seen, there are 5 videos that deserve to go in the Thumbnail Hall of Fame.
Talk to
Number
me.
1, my meat started talking to me. Number 2,
What?
punching babies in public. Number 3, first time hearing Billy Joel, Piano Man. Number
I don't know how I feel about that
4,
one.
insane food flips. And unsurprisingly, I saved the best for last, the infamous
I think a couple of them are better than the banana clip. I think there's a couple of them better than
first time
this, but I think this got so meme. I don't think it's like, you know what I mean? But it got so meme that's like, it has to be top 5, but I don't know how I feel about that one.
And unsurprisingly, I saved the best for last, the infamous Guess Her Age Challenge, which
Guess Her Age Challenge. We failed.
successfully added a new word into my vocabulary. Congratulations to all
Damn.
these thumbnails, and I don't think we'll get a contender to beat a thumbnail as amazing as this one in a very long time. Well, there is one.
Jerking it. I had sex. What, a game of superpowers or something? Okay. And I had that was gorgeous. Weero, that was hilarious, bro. Today we're gonna be checking out some more rocks. Starting off with, I made 10,000 villagers worship me.
I'm gonna spawn 10,000 villagers and make them worship me.
Right.
There's gotta be a faster way to spawn 10,000. Have fun, guys.
That's not, there's no way that's faster. Phew.
Hey, yo, chill! Bet 10,000
There was no way that was faster.
So now they harvesting wood.
They're not worshiping you. They're actually building them.
Chill, y'all can't leave.
Oh, they're going to explode. Well, that's one way to prevent them from leaving.
Damn, bro, they're building quick.
Oh, that's a nice little mansion got going on.
Is this a wedding?
You may now kiss
Aww.
the bride.
Blow it up.
Yo. Disgust.
I don't get it. Oh, cause he grew up at the wrong.
Bro, it's time
right.
to build a prison.
Right.
Bet villagers are growing up, bro. What?
Wait, so you had them working before they were grown? Bro started off with his whole entire village with child labor. Why do y'all have a coliseum?
This is lit. A zoo? I bet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo,
What happened?
Oh.
Y'all better not touch that gorilla, bro. He not gonna do nothing to that kid, bro. Do not. No. Stop. Stop. Yo, how is the Harambe kid doing nowadays, bro? He should be like, isn't he like gonna be like fully grown or something?
Bro, you're horrible.
Thank you.
Thank you for electing me as your leader.
You're not the leader.
Damn, this is lit, bro.
I thought you were the leader. Are they looking?
Oh, you guys think I'm God? I bet. You guys better start worshiping me. All right, come on. We need more statues. Okay, now
This is wicked.
this is sick.
No, this is wicked.
Let's go, a church? Y'all need to pray to me 7 days a week. I have an idea for what you guys can build me.
What do you like to do?
They're the ones telling you, not me.
Nah.
I think I'm gonna make my own 10
Bro's
commandments.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
need some sacrifices. They need to look out for themselves. They better.
You can murder and steal from others. You know, this don't feel too godly. Maybe I'm tripping.
Be on their knees. Hey, yo, share my gospel with your people, bro.
With your, I know they were your people.
Murder?
Hey, don't question me. All right, how y'all doing? Oh,
Like, okay,
damn,
right.
Business.
He's gonna shoot him anyways.
Hey, yo,
Oh no,
vandalizing.
no, that wasn't in the commandments.
Bro, what? I'm telling your mom, bro.
Mine hub. Okay,
All right, this is getting wild. I'm gonna need a sacrifice right now. Okay, guys, come on. I'm gonna need one of you as an offering.
Who are they offering? How do they decide who's getting offered? Right. They just tied up.
Sacrificing this villager for our Lord and Savior. Bro!
They just tied down a random guy.
Oh, damn!
Can we give a moment of silence for him, bruh? Bro got snatched away from his kids and wife, bruh. Man, he was just your local farmer. That could be any of us, and they just snatched him up, bruh. R.I.P. man.
You guys actually did it! Bro, your juggling is so boring. Hey, get rid of this guy. Find me someone that can entertain.
Don't sacrifice him though.
No,
don't
please,
sacrifice
no,
him.
no.
Y'all might as well sacrifice him at that point.
Lord Grox!
What's up, King?
I have bad news.
What are we doing?
Does this look like a happy family to you?
Yes it does.
No,
look
they're
like
not
a happy
smiling,
Well,
but
it's not anymore.
what happened?
Do you recognize the little one?
What about him? The one you killed?
Oh yeah, bro, I quickscoped him.
Well, the dad witnessed everything. He started a civil rights movement to free villagers from your tyranny.
Bruh.
They decided it was best to start their own village.
Wait, what? Oh,
They
God.
cooking. Oh, and it's looking better than yours.
Bro, you guys aren't
Ooh.
allowed to make your own village. Are the t-shirts really necessary? Oh, I bet. At least they have a statue.
That's called karma, baby. People coming together. I love to see it. I love to see it. It warms my heart.
Okay, this one's intact.
Is he dabbing?
Bro, okay, that's...
They have you dabbing and calling you a loser? That's a double L.
Don't let
Unsubscribe.
my viewers see that. Oh my, this dude.
Who's this guy, guys? You guys gonna be God. He's wiping villagers like a 1v4 squad. But he's a fraud and it's fraud.
This dude's just roasting me.
I have signed the Declaration of Independence in the name of my son.
This means war. Dude really made
Bro
his own
became
society.
a king because his son got quit-scoped? Bro, come on now.
You guys aren't allowed
It
to
wasn't
leave my
that
village
deep.
no more.
Oh.
None of you are leaving anymore. Let's see y'all escape now. Yo, we need a military. We're
Bro,
going to war.
build a great wall.
I'm gonna design us uniforms. Okay, let's see here. This should get under his skin. All right, y'all looking fresh.
Holy.
These are fire.
Holy.
You guys need to have deadly aim. No! Hey, yo, face villager. Oh my, bro, there's no way we're losing this war.
Okay, how?
Let's go.
And y'all even have planes? Tanks?
Hey, yo, make sure
I didn't
you
even know that
see
was
me.
in my Cry More. What in the Homelander is going on right now? Cry More. You got people at 360 quick scoping, celebrating a child getting popped, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that's not the right thing to do, man. Like, without me.
Let's give him one last chance. Hey, if y'all worship me, I'll be cool with you guys.
You're no god. You're Satan. You killed my son. We have a Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, we
You
not
can't
signing
attack
that.
us.
We're not
That's
reading
sick.
that.
Hey, can I see
We
that?
ripping that up.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Let's go.
So y'all just raided. They didn't have no defense. They really thought they were going to declare independence with no form of weaponry. They thought they were just going to be independent.
Let's go. Hey, yo, launch the nuke.
Oh, hi, bet.
You killed your people, twin.
Bro, who's gonna worship me now?
Yeah, you
At
killed
least
your
the bad
people,
villagers
twin.
are gone. Hey, I'm gonna need you guys to repopulate.
Bruh.
Few inches later.
Let's get lit.
At the end of the day, the dad still listened to Grox, which means he wasn't standing on nothing. The dad was fake standing on it. 100 villagers versus gorilla.
100 villagers versus a gorilla. I'll go first. I bet.
Wait, y'all going at one at a time? Oh yeah, he ate that. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Where you guys going? Nah, y'all
No,
can't do
y'all
it.
gotta fight.
Don't climb that. I warned you.
Well-
That one shouldn't count. Alright, you'll be the replacement. Gotta replace the one I...
No, in real life, imagine being in a Coliseum and they're like, one of their guys got sick, one of the competitors got sick, so they just pick out someone from the crowd and they point at you. Yeah, nah, bro, I'm ending it. I just realized there's a vase came up here.
So it's fair. Perfect. It's fair now. Figure something out quick. You got to get bored with it. I have an idea.
What's up? Does he have sympathy? He does not.
Consider yourself
What?
free. Oh, I
C12?
got a baddie.
No, that's Steve 11.
Okay, bet
Oh.
dear God, there's two gorillas. Nah, deal's off. Oh, damn,
And they're jumping him. They killed him? Oh, brother, they're not in it together.
God. All right, let
Give
me see.
yours a try.
Okay, that's deserved. Only show me if it's a real girlfriend. She better be hot, or y'all getting a punishment. Oh, let's go!
Are you sure? Are you? It's a you have an imaginary friend. Okay, can they actually box the gorilla, please? Where did you even get the arrows from? He ate that? We got the zaddy? No.
Y'all are down on
Did he just give him back shots of death?
another one. Oh, I...
Had that thing poking out, then it got snatched.
corrected.
Wow.
No, this isn't gonna work. Oh, it worked. Let's go.
gorillas are herbivores? No, gorillas don't really like meat like that, right? They snack on like plants and whatnot, unless I'm mistaken. Do gorillas eat meat? Gorillas are primarily vegetarians, but occasionally eat meat, such as grubs, snails, and ants. Right.
Oh!
Whoa, what? What?
They mad. Dear God.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Jesus,
Why'd you?
Are you okay?
No,
CPR.
you're not gonna get CPR.
No, he's dead. Hey, yo, chill. Wait, what? Oh, he's using the bathroom. You'll have one chance to make a plan.
What?
Don't make it complicated. Hurry up. God, he's done. What? I said not too complicated.
What is going on?
What you
They made, at least they made plans though.
He's
They
done wiping.
Yo, Gorilla, just end it, please. Yo, Gorilla, end it, please.
Okay, y'all ready?
Please end it.
Really? That's your plan.
Let's go.
No! The gorilla wins. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, he won fair and square. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, no!
He's still alive? No.
Hey, he's the goal. Let's go. Now let's
100 gorillas versus one.
versus a villager.
Bro got wiped. Caught the body by sticking sword in buttocks and then immediately got ganged on. That's a life, bro. At least he went out smelling good, smelling delicious. I bet you. I'd put my tongue in him. No, I wouldn't. Yes, I would. I might, maybe. Let me think about it. I need to ponder on that one. I'm not sure yet. 1 million villagers simulate civilization.
I spawned 1 million villagers on this island, and they're gonna recreate civilization. Bro, I can't wait to see what creative things they're gonna build.
Let's see what they do.
Hey, yo, chill. Y'all built this?
They must hate you. Okay, that's already less than a million. Walmart? This is not a million villagers. This is America simulates it. Sometimes when I speak, I just can't get it out.
What could possibly go wrong? A Supreme
A
store.
Supreme?
Hey, you looking fresh.
No, you're not.
Can I take a selfie with you?
Selfie sticks. Holy, do people still walk around with them things?
A stadium. This is crazy.
Parkour.
360.
Ooh. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get for flexing too much. But why does it have to be over lava, bro? Like he couldn't, like, you know, like let him live. Or is it like water under the lava so he doesn't die? Because like this is kind of like crazy. Like he could just be alive.
A park. Simon says spin. Oh, okay. Period.
They spin so slow.
Make a noise. Oh, you guys are pretty good.
Simon says die. Oh yeah, he's gonna kill him. Right.
Massages? Hey yo, can I get a massage?
Oh.
Oh, thanks, bro.
What are you massaging? I'm just trying to figure out what is supposed, like, are you massaging holes? Are you massaging buttholes? You massaging buttholes? How big's your waiting list?
An art gallery? Oh, they got paintings of me? These are sick.
Sorry, did I see real life Dingle? I think it's covered. I was just making sure Dingle was covered.
They're sick. I don't hug villagers, but whatever. Nah, what is this?
Oh, that's adorable.
Bro, this civilization's lit.
He's making a comeback?
What is that?
Who is that?
There's 4 civilizations. Let's check this one out. Nah, bro, has a
Okay,
weapon.
they're having like a monarchy, bro.
Kidnapping him? Bruh. I guess there's no laws. Why are you throwing that chest?
What,
Alright,
what's in the chest?
Oh! Free diamonds? Where my diamonds at? Give me
Why do you have a kid in here with you though?
emeralds or else. Nah,
F that kid. We do not
you ain't
care.
gonna do nothing. Who would shoot their own? Hey, for you, I'll spawn in some emeralds, man.
If he walked away, why didn't you just shoot at him and not your son? You did not have to shoot your son. You could have just shot him.
Nah, give me those emeralds. A shot? All right.
What's in here, bro?
selling? Nah, when they
Is that
added new
pee?
liquid. This
Is that
one can't
pee?
be worse, right? What?
My son.
All right, what nonsense is? Bro, no
Oh,
way.
no, that's
Dude,
hard.
I need that. I appreciate you, bro. Wait,
That's a wood
this is
sword.
wooden
You got
sword,
scammed. You got scammed. You got scammed.
All right, I just got jacked.
Scam
it's
a
the
dude.
leader.
Thank you for electing me as your leader.
Someone's gonna shoot.
Looks like I'm in charge.
Now you're gonna shot. Right.
I'm leaving. Okay,
Right.
next one can't be worse. Why y'all?
This is
building out
somehow
of dirt?
worse. This is somehow worse.
Y'all are just dumb. Oh God, you're ugly. Come on, bro.
Aw,
You really
that's
think I date
cute.
you?
Look, I'm gonna put my left hand on one cheek, my right hand on the other. I'm just gonna smack it together, and I just want to hear the. That's all I want to do. Just left cheek, right cheek, just smack it. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Keep that back turned.
Nah, when's our first date? Oh, gave him no arms.
Why does he have no
At least he can
arms?
still walk. What? No
Wait,
legs?
what are y'all
I mean,
doing?
At least he can still live a
What
happy life.
abominations are y'all creating?
Nah, we should put him down. Hey, yo, chill. Oh, you want a
What is
bucket?
in your eyes? What's in his eyes? Is that pink eye? What is happening? What?
Oh, hey,
what was any of that?
Pretty normal. Oh my, not you again. Oh, it's the leader. All right, bro, you have some explaining.
He's not about to say nothing, bro.
Okay, I'm out of here. Next one can't be worse. I bet. You guys got statues of me? Yo, I think you guys are my favorite. Wait, hold up.
Yep, anti-Grox Federation right there.
Oh,
Anti-Grox Federation. Love to see it.
What? Grox is cool.
Imagine you pull up to a city and they have a statue of you getting pegged. Like that's how much they don't like you. They built a statue of your cheeks getting spreaded and pegged. No, that's next level hatred. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nah, that's generational hate right there.
Oh, you want to give me something? Grox is missing. It hasn't been that long since I uploaded a concert.
Jump in the air if Grox is being way too unfair. Hit him with the left, right, then I kick him in the pair.
This is bullying. Oh, it's the leader.
Thank you all for electing me as your leader. Just like to say that Grox is a bozo.
No, bro.
What if I
Okay.
just delete you guys real
Hey,
quick?
you're supposed to let the civilization civilize itself, bro. And they felt very civilized to me, man. You're hoeing. You're hoeing. Let them cook, dog. Let them cook.
Just place a command block and...
What?
I bet. All right, that settles that. Bro, how many times do I have to tell you? Wait, hold
Ooh.
up. Nah, give that back.
No. Make
Nah,
something.
why you
Come on.
smiling like
What are you about to do?
Bro,
What are
why'd
you?
you
Your
put me
game.
in survival. Hey, yo, pause.
Did he take your
My
clothes?
clothes? I bet.
He put your
You don't
skirt
even
up.
sound like me. I bet. No. Hey, yo, chill. This is bad.
That's what happens when you don't give to him when he was asking for it. Now he's up and he took your stuff being up. He's modern day Robin Hood, bro. And now he's about to bless everybody with some coin. Watch.
What's going on? Chill.
He's not blessing everybody with coins. That's not what he's doing, actually. Oh no, he's committing mass he's committing mass hysteria and
Not the art gallery. Whoa. Of course you leave that one. Oh, it's the leader. You can't kill him. He has a loving wife.
At least he didn't kill your child, bruh.
Wife. Oh, he's also got a loving mom. Your mom. Well, he's also...
No, stop. I don't have anyone else.
Nah, don't tell me you forgot about your 3 kids.
Oh yeah, every single one.
Alright, bro just destroyed everything and made his own civilization. He's
I
got
mean,
10,000
that's hard.
Villagers worshiping him, but that's all right. I enslaved my own
Isn't-
villagers, and we made a little secret base.
Okay, so y'all going slave for slave?
Welcome.
Let me guess. I was about to say the first one who is gonna not be accepted is gonna have that derpy looking face, bro.
Out of here. All right, first things first. Get me a cool outfit. All right, anyone got
Or
suggestions?
just anything. Just give him any.
Bet.
What do you mean?
Hell nah.
What do you mean? You didn't see that
Okay,
first?
This one looks interesting. Nah. Who just gave me their clothes? I swear, y'all better quit playing with me.
What is that, Supreme
What?
shirt?
This is actually fresh. Where'd
No,
you
it's
get it?
not.
All right, time
Hey,
for some
I
IQ
respect the
tests. First
resourcefulness.
test, make a cobblestone generator.
There you go.
Bro, didn't
There you go.
hesitate. I bet.
Who's gonna fail?
Nah,
Oh.
go ahead. Hey, yo, square up. All right, second.
Like, do you not care about people who get caught in the crossfire? Like, those people put in some good work making a good cobblestone generator and you just want to hold them. They put in work. What are you holding them for? Come on, man. Keep your destruction, like contained, man.
Test. You have 2 options. This activates that, and this activates that. So what you gonna save? The little kid or the emerald?
Murk
to keep
that
them
kid.
For yourself?
Murk that
Nah,
kid.
you gonna be greedy? Time's about to expire. Hurry
Murk that
up.
kid. Murk that kid.
Let's go.
I know
I'm proud
you-
of you. Final exam. Let's.
Should have just went for the kid, man. Because if the TNT would have shot over to the right, there was a chance that some emeralds could still be alive. You know what I'm saying? Could survive.
Play hide and seek. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here I come. Where'd that come from? Oh, it's over for you, bro.
I thought I saw an invisibility potion. Oh,
nah,
I did.
Come on, get out of there, bro.
That was clean. I didn't see him at first. How did so many fit in there?
Ah, bro is stuck. All right, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now. Bet. Subscribe to Grox. You're good, man. Who would hide in a furnace, though? All right,
Are you serious?
I'm looking for you guys.
What? No, you told him to do it.
Bro, that had to have gotten a few of them. Congratulations on graduating. Nah, why y'all sleeping?
Right.
Nah.
Only 9 survived.
You guys graduated top of your class.
How did he get here? How did he get here? Yeah, how did he? Right. I told you I saw invisibility potions, bro. I'm locked. See, look, my Loch Ness-ticity-ism is really at the max. One thing I always do is lock in while y'all are locked out.
Come from? All right, who's ready to fight?
No. Because you're telling me he went from fully clothed to dropping a deuce. He was fully clothed. That means the moment he farted, he took his clothes off immediately.
Where'd that come from? All right, who's ready to fight? Who's ready to get kills? Who's ready to
get killed? Oh.
No.
Bro. No.
Okay, it's a guard.
How are y'all gonna break in there?
Distract him. Just gotta line up my shot and
he's gonna hit the wrong person. Right.
Okay, bad news. We're down a villager. I can't be trusted anymore, bro. Take
you
this
sure
and really
can't.
give it to him. Oh, he's going in for the point blank range. Now what? Nah. Bro really just gave it to him. Now what are we gonna do? Oh, TNT.
Okay.
Idea,
at least he's stocked up.
Let's go.
No, wait, what is he doing?
Your name will never be forgotten. He's actually gonna do it.
No.
Oh, what was even his name?
It took 3 y'all just to get into the building?
Snapchat worthy. All right, who's gonna take the pick?
Oh, gotta keep the ugly one out of the picture. That's nasty.
I bet. Let's get the command block back. We just can't be seen by anyone.
Just tie him up.
As long as we don't get seen by anyone else.
Gotta tie them up too. Okay. I don't think they're gonna get caught again.
Careful. Oh, come on. Tell me where I can find your lead.
How did you get all of them though? Like nobody had a gun, no one had a pistol, no one had a knife. There's 5 of y'all.
Here. Chill. I won't do anything.
Like,
oh, you're the GOAT, bro. A map. Let's go. We got the map. Oh my God. All right, it's been 3 hours.
Did he at least memorize the map from his inside?
Yeah.
Is he waiting for him to pull it out?
When's he gonna go? Oh, it's coming out. All right, let's get this map. Oh, sorry you guys had to smell that. All right, let's check it out. Let's go.
Everyone passed out. Like, I can't see nothing, bro. Wipe it on somebody.
Hey, yo, freeze. Oh, what's up, bro? You coming with me? Nah, don't get near me or I shoot.
I thought he just picked him up and holding him with one hand.
Chill, back up. Don't move any closer or else. Bro, that's him. All right,
fake
bro,
Grox.
go and show him who's boss. Bro really just showed his boss? All right, I'm right here, bro. What's up? Nah, what's with the music? Hey, yo,
oh, okay, off rip. You shouldn't survive. Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? Bro, like, this plot armor is nasty, man.
Oh, let's go, bro. Shoot. Shoot, you got him. What? Nah, you
yes! No, shoot.
Bro, I bet. It's me.
He really missed point blank, bro. I see why he doesn't allow any of these people into his city, bro. They can't do nothing right.
I bet. Oh, my God.
And he still missed point blank.
It's me. Go get that command block. Oh!
How are they all missing now? Bro gets on half a heart and becomes invincible.
Mode. My God, dude. Just spam commands.
How are you still alive? How are you still alive? L plot.
He's in survival mode.
L plot armor.
I bet. We did it. You're all free now. Hey, man, why are you wearing that mask? Wait, what? Nah!
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, man! That's what I wanted to see, dog. They want to see you alive no more, bro. Thank you, man. With that, we can call it a quits. Fantastic videos, Grox.